hello everybody, I'm Violin, and this is my Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Proud Mode Any % tutorial. I am going to be playing this on the PC version, but everything I explain here should apply to every version that is on PS4, Xbox, and the PC. Do not get the Switch version. This stuff will not apply to you if you have Switch. But anyway, first of all, I recommend playing this game with manual camera, as it'll make a lot of movement much easier, a lot of setups much easier. So, and we begin when we hit yes. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Right off the bat, you want to skip the cutscene here, skip it here, walk forward, skip this cutscene right away. For Proud Any %, we take Sword in order to get +1 strength, and also to set up our abilities to deal as much damage as possible. And we also give up Staff. And just mash through the text with triangle and circle. I like to have my fingers like that, my index finger on triangle, my thumb on circle. Because I use circle to attack, because I think it is the most optimal way to play the game. So skip the cutscene there. You can skip it there as well. Mash circle right there. Skip through more text. Skip this cutscene, walk forward, and do a combo on the shadow. And then skip this cutscene. And then walk forward to the right while skipping that text, so you're positioned to do a combo on those two shadows, and then do a combo on these two. However, those two shadows, the second two shadows, are RNG dependent, which means they can move completely randomly. If they don't move together like they just did, you'll have to do some air hits. So just attack them in the air without doing a finisher, and you'll be able to clear them up just fine. Skip this cutscene. And then you can skip this cutscene when Sora's eye moves right there. You can skip that. And then walk forward to the door, mash through the text, and press triangle on the door. Mash through here, and you can skip this cutscene. You can walk over to this chest. And I like to just mash X right here and back to jump. Just mash it as quickly as you can. Do an air combo on this crate. That potion can drop in a random spot. And then walk towards this barrel, lock on switch to the door, and try to jump towards it. Unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work, which is fine. You can examine this, skip the cutscene, and then you can skip the cutscene right there as soon as it fades in. For these 3 questions, you want to select all of the top options to set our EXP curve to give as much EXP as possible in the allotted time that we have. So just select all of the top options, keep mashing through the text. I do have a controller display right there, so you can see what buttons I'm pressing, just so you guys are wondering. And then skip this cutscene. And then you can skip this right there. Walk forward and then mash through the text. Skip this cutscene and walk straight to the right. And then attack this group of shadows. And then just do some cleanup with air hits. And then walk towards this part of the dress. You can actually jump forward as well. You can get greater distance like that. Mash through this text, skip the cutscene, walk backwards, and turn the camera while walking. And just make your way up to Darkside. By the way, chat, if you guys have any questions you would like me to answer, please let me know. And those watching on YouTube, feel free to ask in the comments below if you're confused about anything. You can skip this cutscene and just lock on to his hand, stay right here, take damage, and then you're waiting for a shadow to jump on you or to swipe you. It takes 2 jumps or 4 swipes in order to kill you. Wow. And unfortunately, that was a really bad pattern. The most optimal pattern is to get 2 jumps. And the way that works is as soon as the shadows jump at you, you want to jump towards them so they can hit you without the other shadows interrupting that damage. Because the jump attack does double damage than the swipe attack. And pick up that log and make your way over here. pick up this barrel and throw it forward. Then you want to use this barrel to jump up here and then jump again and then hold forward. You want to get this cloth, turn the camera right here and jump on the tree. On console, you can press R3 there to flip the camera faster. On PC, I would not do that because the R3 is slower. You want to jump over here and make your way to the ladder. When the water is about halfway up to Sora, you want to jump. And then time your swimming inputs so that your swimming can be as fast as possible. You want to attack towards the log here to save a little bit of time. And just keep walking forward to Kairi. You can walk on that ramp or you can jump here. It takes about the same amount of time. And just mash through text. And now we have a bunch of cutscenes to skip. Hold left here immediately after the cutscene and lock onto the fish. And then you can lock on to this fish as well. And this one as well. And then walk here towards the cave. Make sure you're going directly at it to save some time. Jump up here. You can walk up the ramp. And then we have this mushroom. I like to walk behind the mushroom to collect it more consistently. And then you skip the cutscene. And jump right here. And then we're going to do a swing here to skip the ledge. Then jump from here to this tree. And then jump from the tree to this eagle egg. And then jump down here and through the door. Now here when we talk to Riku, you want to mash through the text and then press left and the confirm button. And then mash through the text. And then this is a cutscene right here. And this race is actually pretty simple. Well, we're gonna just take the path that I'm taking, and you should be fine. Gonna drop down here, jump on the ladder as soon as you touch the ground. And then, in order to use this zip line, you want to jump at the zip line and not touch your analog stick at all. You just want the game to take you down to the bottom of the zip line. So just jump up to it. And then here, you want to press X, or whatever your jump button is, to let go. And then go on this tree right here, just this path to the star. And then you want to use these trees to get back. And then jump over this bush, and jump over this bush. Go over here. And over here, and if you do it fast enough, you'll be waiting a little bit for Riku to catch up before it fades. Which means you've saved the most amount of time possible. And then make your way over here. We're going to go up the stairs. And you want to push this boulder. Sora will take 2 steps, and then you want to collect this mushroom. Turn the camera while walking to this tree right here. And how this coconut tree works is you want to do 2 air hits while locked on, and then press R1 twice to lock onto the coconut potentially. So like that. There's 1. And there's 2. And then walk towards Kairi and talk to her, mash through the text. And then we're going to go over here. Walk to the right and collect the mushroom. Drop down right here and collect the water while mashing triangle. And then use this ramp to get back up. And then we're done with day 2. Just like that. Just keep talking to Kairi. And then you want to talk to her again. And we're done. And just skip the cutscenes like I'm skipping them, I guess. All these cutscenes have very specific timing, and normally when they're fully faded in, you'll be able to skip them. Yeah, we're not doing trifectas anymore for my own physical health, and also to do more YouTube content. Alright, then we're gonna make our way over here. We're gonna jump on this ramp and do another ledge grab skip right there. And then walk over here, all the way to Riku. Skip the cutscene. And as soon as it flashes, we can skip the cutscene again. Right there. And then we're going to make our way over to this door. I like to jump here. Some people like to walk over that. I don't really think it really makes a difference. Okay, and this Darkside strat is very, very specific. I'm going to try to do my best to explain it, but we'll see. So we want to walk to his arm, walk under his arm, do a full combo in the air, walk over here, do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And if you do that precisely enough, if you time your combos, like space them out enough, you'll be able to parry those last 2 orbs at the same time. It's pretty tricky. It took me a lot of practice, and it will take you a lot of practice as well. So just make sure to make a save right before Darkside so you can practice. Alright, now we're going to make our way over here to the second district. Make sure to cut corners as much as you can. Mash triangle here, and only triangle, so you don't clank with the door. And then you want to skip this cutscene, mash through the text, and then we're going to walk forward as the shadows are jumping, so we can potentially get 3 or 4 shadows in one combo. And you can just randomly get hit out of that. Just make sure, just try to hit them while they're grouped up. And you want to kill 5 shadows in this room, and then walk over to this next room, and have one of the shadows jump on you. While the shadow's jumping, you want to jump up to the shadow so he can hit you faster. And then go into the accessory shop. And for this Leon fight, we're going to want to take a death. That's why we took a hit from the shadow earlier, so Leon can defeat us in 1 hit. So he's either going to fireball or jump to us. So when he jumps, you just want to do 6 hits, and then he'll hit you. When he fireballs you, you want to jump towards the fireball and intercept it in the air, and I will probably have a clip of that in the upper left corner or something. And you can't skip that cutscene until Riku opens his eyes. Here you can skip it when it fades in, and here you can skip it in the black. So just remember that. And here we're gonna hold up left and talk to Yuffie. Then we're gonna jump on this table and collect this chest, which has an elixir, and then we're gonna talk to Leon. Skip that cutscene. And now we're gonna make our way to the 3rd district. Make sure to hug the wall so you can save as much time as possible. You want to take very, very straight lines. Alright, now we have the soldiers fight. You want to, at the start, command your party members by pressing triangle once. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 on every soldier, while also pressing triangle to command Donald to use fire on the soldiers. So that was a little slow, but that's okay. Here, we're gonna do one full combo and then another full combo to intercept that attack. Do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and just do full combos. Switch to the other leg and do 1, 2, 3, and then keep doing full combos on this leg. We want to avoid that attack by jumping, do another full combo and another one, and then switch to this arm right here. We want to keep doing full combos in order to break that, and then switch to the other arm, do one full combo, and then switch to the legs. And then we want to kill off the legs, and then the arm. So those are the legs, and we kill the arm just like that. And now we have to wait until his animation is done, and now just do a few full combos, and he should be dead, just like that. And hopefully Goofy doesn't use the ether in that fight, because we're going to need that for Deep Jungle later. If not, it's okay. You can still get by without the ether. It just makes Deep Jungle a bit easier. Alright, and since I am playing the English version has a very cool trick that JP doesn't have. Although English is still 20 seconds slower, but honestly, those 20 seconds aren't very important unless you're at a very, very high level. So don't worry about switching to JP unless you're at that high level and you just want to save that extra bit of time. But it's not really that necessary. So here you want to walk down and go to Goofy. Press up to ether, down to exchange, and just give it to Sora. We want to put on Brave Warrior, put on Dodge Roll, and I like to switch my fire shortcut to circle, because that's just what I'm used to. You don't have to do that, but I just find it to be easier. Then we want to go this way, over to the second district, and then to the alleyway. And then keep dodge rolling in this direction. And we want to activate this Trinity tutorial cutscene. Make sure you're holding up on the left analog stick while skipping this text. And you will walk straight through the gate. That is not possible on JP. Then you want to talk to Leon twice. He will give you Earthshine. And then talk to him again right there. There's Earthshine. And now we're going to make our way over to Merlin's house. So just go the path that I'm taking. While timing your dodge rolls, of course. Alright, and here, you want to drop down right here and shoot a fire at the door before you touch the ground, and that saves a little bit of time. You want to do one dodge roll forward here, and then jump on this rock. Jump here, jump here. And here, if the last rock is close enough, you can do a dodge roll onto it. However, there's a chance you'll fall into the water. If you don't want to dodge roll, that's fine. It barely saves any time anyway, so whatever you feel like, as long as the rock is close enough to you. But right there, I didn't really want to risk it. And then go into this room. Skip the cutscene, and then we have a bunch of text to skip through. What's up, DJ? Tutorial means it is a tutorial, like any tutorial, where you explain how to do stuff. Just keep mashing through text. And after this text, you can hold upright and dodge roll into the save point and go to your Gummi ship. Skip through this text, press square, and then keep mashing circle here. Keep mashing R1 right here for a chance to move that early. You want to press square, whatever your jump button is, and press yes. Press confirm, press R1 again, press right, and confirm. Press L2 to go down, equip your gun for safety. Press R1 and hold left until it moves twice. You want to equip this engine as well. And then press start. Then you want to save, press back and up and confirm to exit. And then we're going to make our way over to Wonderland. Make sure to skip through the first two text boxes here. Wait a little bit for Donald's next text box to load, and then keep mashing through the text here so that it loads in faster. And for this Gummi, I like to sit in the top right corner and just hold circle until a very specific point. So just stay in this corner and hold circle. And then right here, I like to go through here. And then after that, you can sit in the top right corner the entire time all the way to Wonderland without taking damage and without touching your controller. Does anyone in chat have any questions so far? Very cool, very cool. Okay. Alright, so now we're at Wonderland. You want to keep mashing the confirm button, in my case circle. Skip this cutscene. You want to dodge roll this way, skip this cutscene. On console, this cutscene will be skippable, so you want to skip it here. But on PC, you cannot skip this cutscene because it is an unskippable cutscene that you cannot skip because it is unskippable. So you just have to wait it out and watch the rabbit booty. And here you want to mash square and then hold up left and then skip this. You want to hold left here and push the bed. And hold down and drink the potion. And then we want to go towards the Queen's Castle. Average speedrun time depends on how good you are, I guess. Thank you for the host, Demon. You want to keep mashing through this text, and then just hold left and dodge roll twice to the Lotus Forest. Skip this cutscene, mash through some more text. And then we're going to do some very specific movement here to despawn the group of enemies. You want to dodge roll over here, hug the wall, mash triangle to command your party towards you, and swing onto this mushroom. And then we can get this crate right here, the footprints. And go all the way over here. And before talking to this soldier, you want to open up Jiminy's journal and then close your menu and then talk to the soldier. And this will speed up some of the later text. This is actually a glitch that we call stench glitch. Which only works on the global version of the game and does not work on JP. And here, the last crate to touch the ground, or no, the first crate to touch the ground has a Heartless in it, which is the one we want. and all the other crates have your party members in it, which if you get those, that's fine. It only loses a couple seconds, and on 60 FPS, it's really hard to tell, so don't be too upset if you get this wrong. I think it was the far left one, but I could be wrong. Oh, I was right. And now the text here should be really fast. Yeah, see, it's all glitched. Let's skip this cutscene. We want to do a big jump here and do very slow air combos, because while the wheels are turning, they have a little bit of invincibility frames. After all of the cogs are destroyed, you can combo the rest of the tower as quickly as you want to. You will still do damage. When you're attacking the cogs, make sure you are attacking them slowly instead of quickly, because they do have invincibility frames after each attack. And then we want to go this way to the Tea Party Garden. After skipping this cutscene, you want to hold down left and move the camera. And we want to... Oh, you want to do some dodge rolls there. I completely forgot. But we're going to talk to that sign twice and sit on that specific chair to get this elixir. Then we're going to go over here to the bazaar room. Skip this cutscene. We're going to do a tricky ledge grab skip right here. Saves a little bit of time. And then we're going to skip this ledge grab as well. What's up, Clock? How's it going? Skip through this text. And then I would recommend just jumping across the table when the command menu turns blue. You can dodge roll between the tables, but it's quite tricky and barely saves time. Here, you want to jump from this table over here, do one swing to extend your jump so you don't spawn enemies, and then jump towards this latch and mash out triangle so that you can open the latch before enemy spawn. I'm going to make a save here so I can show you guys Trickmaster efficiently. Alright, so here you want to mash text. Without moving the camera, press square twice and then jump towards the table. You want to talk to this cat. And then skip this cutscene here. At the start of this fight, you want to lock on, do one fire, and then jump and do one air combo. We want to do a few more air combos. On your third combo, do not jump. So you want to do 2 combos while jumping, and then on your third combo, you want to try to do one combo, but without pressing the jump button, because it'll come out faster. Depending on how much damage you do to Trickmaster, he'll either stay down longer or he will recover faster. It's purely based on damage. If you get a bunch of criticals, he'll recover very fast. And the way to tell if you have critical damage is if there's a red circle after you do your finisher, which means you're doing extra damage. And yeah, after he recovers the first time, you want to do 2 dodge rolls away from him and try to hit him with as many fires as you can. And then off of this chair, we want to do 1 more combo. And again, do 2 combos while jumping and 1 combo without jumping. We'll want to attack him again from the chair until it goes down again. Then do 2 more combos while jumping, 1 combo without jumping, back up again and do fires. And then we want to attack him from the chair again. Wait out this attack if he attacks, and then jump up, because he can do a lot of damage. After that second swing, we can jump back onto the chair. If his thing is lit, you want to be extra careful. It's quite a big hitbox. Again, 2 combos here. He got up early there, that's fine. We can keep attacking him from the chair. He decided to break the table, which he can do. And now that our MP is full, we can spam more fires. Try to hit him again from the chair right there, and he's dead. There will be moments where he will walk to the stove to light his batons. In that case, you want to, while he's lighting his batons, you want to jump towards Trickmaster, and at the apex of your jump, do 2 swings in order to hit him. It's quite tricky, but with good practice, I think you will get it down. And then when you have MP, just back up and do a bunch of fires, because fire does more damage than your physical attacks. Alright, for this Gummi mission, you can just stay up here and just hold circle the entire time, and you will not take any damage. But make sure you're not moving at all. Yeah, the specific combos we do, the combos we do on bosses are very specific and are like that for a reason. Yeah, a jumping attack instead of jump and attack, exactly. Because Sora automatically jumps when there's something above you. But it's only faster on that last combo to do that jumping attack instead of pressing jump. Alright, and here we have Deep Jungle. At the start of this fight, you want to just hold up left to get as close to Sabor as possible, because we can die here, and it only takes 3 hits to die. Alright, so hold up left. Get attacked by Sabor. That's 1, 2. Okay, and Sabor's doing a taunt attack right now. When she does this, you can do 5 hits on her to build up your MP for an extra Blizzard cast on Powerwilds later, which really helps out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we took our 3rd hit of damage, and you can skip a cutscene. You can skip the cutscene almost right away, right there. I skip this. We want to press X and then circle. Jump over here while in the dark still. Go to abilities, Tarzan, and take off Wind Armor, Asp's Bite, Raging Boar, and then go up and then equip the 2 critical pluses. And then you can press options to back out of the pause menu. You want to touch this save point and drop down right here. As soon as it starts, you can press start, up, and quit. And it'll warp you straight to this area. You want to get this slide, jump here while mashing triangle to collect that slide. You want to dodge roll towards this one while pressing triangle to collect it right away. Then jump over here. And over here. And then you want to attack this while collecting at the same time. So you get rebounded into the other direction. Like that. And jump up here and do the very same thing, like that. And then go to the tent. Go to the tent. Talking is hard, I'm sorry. And then just keep skipping the cutscenes. On English, you can walk towards the projector while in the black, and then talk to Jane. And then examine the projector and just keep mashing through it with triangle and circle if you're using circle to attack. Alright, skip this cutscene. And then get the chest in the tent for safety, because we're gonna be selling this later for some Gummi parts. And then we want to go to the Gummi ship, the world map. Go back to Deep Jungle, obviously. And then go to the second option, which is Jungle Tunnel. Then go this way. Climbing trees. Want to drop down and fall down this hole to Vines 2. That'll load in the next cutscene. We want to skip this. Mash through some text again. Then climb up this vine. You can jump right here. At the height of the vine, but before the load zone. Want to skip that. You want to hold back here, not forward. Jump over this way and hold forward right there so that your camera is positioned towards this log. Then you want to jump down and quit out of it again. Now we're going to go back into the tent. And then hold up left to exit the tent. We're going to skip the cutscene and then use blizzards on Powerwilds. So you want to back up a little bit and then lock on. And just keep using blizzards towards the group and they're dead. One of them can get stuck behind the crates. If that's the case, you want to do a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 3 combo in the air. That makes sense. And go to the tunnel. And now we want to access the save point. Go to Party, select Goofy, select Tarzan, and then press Done. We want to swap in Tarzan so he does extra damage. Then go up here. We want to go this way and do 2 blizzards on this group. And then we want to do 1 blizzard here. And command your party. And also, if you get hit even once, make sure to use the potion that you have. Because you will get 2-shotted during this segment. Especially if they do the jump attack, because it deals more damage. Alright, and now we only have 1 blizzard cast for this room. You want to go up here, go this way, and jump down. Try to catch multiple with 1 blizzard if you can. If you do hit a Powerwild with a blizzard, you can finish the Powerwild with 1 full combo in the air. If the Powerwild hasn't taken any damage, you can do 2 hits in the air, 2 more hits in the air, and then a full combo in the air to kill the Powerwild. So, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and he's dead. Donald just casted a fire on that so we can do a full combo. I don't believe this one is taking damage, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, and then Tarzan finished him off. Alright, now we're going to make our way over here. And we have plenty of magic for this next group. I'm going to drop down here, and then go this direction, and then keep using blizzards in this direction. And then just finish the Powerwilds that are left. But if you're precise enough, you can kill the entire group there using 3 blizzard casts. You want to dodge roll here. Make sure to use the ether. Make sure you don't use the elixir by accident, because that would be bad. Do 2 hits on this Powerwild and then back up. As soon as they get closer to you, you can put out more blizzards and then do some cleanup. There you go. And that's how you do Powerwilds, more or less. Alright, and now we have Sabor. The actual Sabor fight. I'm going to make a save here, in case I want to redo the fight to show you guys. But essentially what we're going to do is try to trap Sabor in a very specific part of the room. And just do a bunch of combos to stun lock. So you want to lock on here, and then command your party while dodge rolling over here. And then do a full combo. Oh, that's bad. You want to try to trap Sabor in this area right here. But Sabor gave me a really bad pattern, and my party members aren't cooperating either. So when this happens, I would just use a bunch of fires, because they do a lot of damage. And yeah, that Sabor likes to jump through the bamboo if you're not fast enough, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually redo that. By the way, you can't normally go to the title screen mid cutscene without a mod. I'm just doing that for the purpose of this tutorial. You want to go over here, lock onto Sabor, and target your party, and then trap Sabor here, and then keep doing a full combo. We want to do 4 or 5 combos here, depending on how many crits you get. Oh, I got a lot of crit damage right there. So yeah, just keep doing, do 4 or 5 combos right there. If Sabor is still not dead, you want to use fires on Sabor to finish her off. Then we want to go over here. Do a ledge skip right there. We want to jump on this vine, and then we're going to equip White Fang. And then you can jump right here when the text loads in. And we want to examine this fruit, mash through the text, and then quit out of this minigame, and it'll warp you to this vine right here. And we want to just climb up and jump again right there. And then here you want to press triangle, lock on, and then lock on switch onto the big fruit. Like that. And then we're just going to do 5 combos right here, or 15 hits, in order to kill the fruit. Thank you, cat. I just keep mashing through text. I'm going to go over this way. And then jump to the left right here. And at the start of the fight, we want to hold down left. And then hit Clayton. I guess I'll explain right here. So you want to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then finish him off with Blizzard. Like that. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And make sure to direct Clayton to that specific corner to trap him. Do 1 dodge roll, jump on this ledge, do 2 combos on Clayton, do another combo right here, and then go towards this corner right here. Do 2 combos on Stealth Sneak, lock on switch to Clayton, and just keep attacking him while commanding your party to deal damage. You want Tarzan and Donald to just go ham on Clayton. There we go. Just like that. That's how you actually are supposed to do Clayton. Took me a few attempts. And skip that cutscene, and then skip this one in the black. Then we're going to do some Waterfall Cavern movements. Like so. Want to go up here. And then we want to pick up this chest right here. Has a mithril. And this is a orichalcum. And we're going to be selling both of those later. Jump up here, and then jump up here to this ledge. That last jump is pretty precise, so you will definitely want to practice until you can get it. And that's it. Just keep mashing. And now there's a cutscene. How's it going, Mari? I just keep mashing through text. Thank you, Janisolis. Just keep mashing. Keep mashing. I'm out of water. in my first bottle anyway. Just keep mashing. There's a lot of text here. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Traverse Town, but we have to go all the way to Wonderland and then to Traverse Town. For this Gummi mission, you want to just go through the entire mission without using your gun. Because if you kill too many things, if you get too many points, you will get an unlockable cosmetic item for your Gummi ship, which will slow you down when you try to menu stuff onto your Gummi ship later. Mr. Editor? That would be me too. I will be editing this video myself. So I love you as well, I guess. I just keep dodging everything. Make sure to not get hit, because you'll get like 2 or 3 shotted in these gummies. How's it going, Tiger Poa? You want to press up and confirm right here to press select world and go to Traverse Town. I'm gonna stay in this top left corner for a little bit until that wall pops up, and then I have to move because that wall will kill you in 1 hit if you get hit. It is a 1-shot. Alright, now you want to avoid that wall, because it will kill you in 1 hit. Alright, and on English here, you just want to go to the first district. And then we're going to make our way to the accessory shop. We want to talk to Sid. And this also applies on every version that isn't Japanese. By the way, if you are wondering about the JP route, I would recommend just watching one of my Proud Any Percent PBs. The routing isn't too much different, but it is slightly different. Alright, then we want to press shop, sell, stock, and then press left here and confirm twice. And then we want to sell everything below the elixir. Everything that isn't the elixir, we want to sell. And then back out twice and 3 times and press nevermind. And then go to the gummy ship from the save points. And then back to Traverse Town. And now we're going to go to the Magician's Study to hand over the book to Merlin. Jump up here and talk to Merlin. And the fairy godmother is also going to give us Simba as well. And then just hold up left right there. We can do a dodge roll to this first rock and even to the second rock if it's close enough. If it isn't close enough, you'll want to just jump to that rock. And the rest of the rocks you'll want to jump to as well. Dodge roll forward here twice. Skip this cutscene and then hold left and dodge roll without moving the camera. Want to dodge roll a few times. And then examine this keyhole and then go up here to the small house. We want to talk to Sid right here. Make sure to talk to Sid instead of Leon. And then we're gonna mash through all of the text. Skip that cutscene. Mash through more text. And then after this text cutscene, you want to hold directly down on the left analog stick and press dodge roll once. And then hold the right to go through the door. Want to do a few dodge rolls here. Make sure you don't dodge roll into the door here, because it'll actually lose you time. You can't actually room transition if you're dodge rolling into the room transition. Then do a ledge grab skip there, talk to Sid. And we're going to want to buy some gummy parts. So press shop and buy. Want to go down to fire G and then press R1 twice and buy haste G as well. And then back out of the menu. Back into the accessory shop and the gummy ship. And then we want to, okay, so here you want to go to Wonderland, but the way I do this is you hold the right and down. You hold the right on the left analog stick and down on the right analog stick at the same time. So right there, and then it'll be on warp drive. And we're going to Wonderland and exiting just to be closer to the warp hole. Then you want to mash out square right here to go into the gummy garage. Press circle a couple times, and then we want to press R1. We want to... actually, let me redo that. When you go into this next gummy menu, make sure you're holding left on the D-pad at the start. Because it'll scroll over, like that. And then you want to press up on the D-pad. Press circle. And then equip it right there. Press R1. You want to... From here, you want the thing to scroll over 3 times. So hold the right on the D-pad until it scrolls 3 times. And then circle. And then equip that. Circle if that's your confirm button. Then save this and back out and exit. Then we're going towards the warp hole, and you just want to hold square here after skipping that text. Make sure you're firing your gun at all times. And in the middle of this gummy ship mission, there will be an enemy that comes up from behind you and can one-shot you if you get hit. I will show you exactly how to deal with it though, consistently. So what I like to do is I like to stay in the top right corner right here almost the entire time and just kill everything and dodge things that get in your way. And just stay in this corner as long as you can. And then at this point we want to move towards the center, and there's that enemy right there that comes from behind us, and we completely dodged it. And after that you can move in pretty much anywhere you want as long as you're not getting hit. Pretty simple. Alright, now we're in Agrabah. This is my least favorite world because it has a really, really terrible RNG, which can completely destroy your run. But that's Proud in a nutshell. We want to go towards the alley right here. Skip this cutscene, mash through some text, and as soon as it cuts away from this text cutscene, well, not cuts away, you'll see what I mean. Right there. You want to skip the cutscene right there. Go to Main Street, and then we're going to go to Aladdin's house by going to this pole. We want to examine the carpets. Without moving the camera, press square to dodge roll towards the save point, and then move up to the save point to touch it. We're gonna get this elixir, or sorry, mega elixir. And then go down here. We're gonna go to the desert. Skip this cutscene. Go to the carpet. Skip this cutscene. And then at the start of this fight, we want to dodge roll up left twice and summon Simba right away. And then we want to hold triangle here before the summon animation is done. Then as soon as the bar is full, let go. And then dodge roll twice. And just walk around until there will be 5 more bandits that spawn. And just wait until most of them are spawned. And then just press triangle again. There is a chance you'll get a late spawner. In that case, Simba won't kill that late spawner who's still in the ground. Just back out of that menu there and press done. Simba will not kill everything, and if there's one left, you want to just keep attacking the bandit with aerial hits without doing any finishers. Red Fox, I know how to play this game, but thank you. And make sure to mash through this text. We want to go to this save point right here, go to party, and just press Donald, Goofy, or no, sorry, Donald, Aladdin, and then back away and press done. We want to open the pause menu and equip Jungle King. Go to abilities and Aladdin. We want to unequip Sandstorm and put on Critical Plus. Then go to Sora and equip Scan. And then we want to go to items, Aladdin, and we want to stock every item of Aladdin's so that he can't heal himself during Pot Centipede, which will prevent him from dealing too much damage or killing too many pots, which is very, very important. Then we want to go over here, dodge roll, and then attack to get over this ledge. And then you want to focus on this bandit right here. Try to trap it in the corner without falling down, because it'll spawn more enemies if you fall down. Kill those other green enemies, and then kill that last one with fires if he's far away from you. If he's close to you, you can kill him with some aerial hits. And then jump up here, up to the keyhole. Go over here. And then if you're not at full HP at this point, I would recommend curing on your way down here. So you want to jump and then cure. And then go up to here. Alright, now this fight is pretty hard, but it's more simple than you would think. You want to dodge roll left here and then skip the cutscene. You want to walk straight to Pot Centipede and do some air combos until he breaks apart. Okay, and now that he's broken apart, we want to just back away until he puts himself back together. As soon as he puts himself back together, you can keep comboing. If you get hit once, make sure to heal yourself in the air. Even if you get hit once, make sure to heal yourself because you get two-shotted in this fight. Okay, now he's broken apart again. You just want to make sure, you just want to back away until he puts himself back together again with 2 pots or more. If he doesn't have 2 pots or more in his between his body, you want to wait until there's a second pot at least. And then when he starts walking, keep attacking him. If he has 2 pots, that's exactly what you want. Because then you'll be able to hit his front and his back at the same time. And then if he stops right here, just make sure to get him to break apart again. And then when he puts himself together and starts walking, you want to keep hitting him, keep hitting his head. And then he stopped again right there. Just make sure to break him apart. Or actually, he doesn't want to break apart this time. He's dead. And now you want to go to this loading zone and make sure you're past that shadow in the middle there before the fight ends. Skip through this text box and skip this cutscene. And then we want to go over here. I hope I did a good job explaining that. All right, now this is Tiger Head. This is another RNG heavy fight that I'm just going to save here in case anything goes wrong. This is a pretty difficult fight. You want to do 6 dodge rolls to the left side of Tiger Head's main, and then jump up as quickly as you can and hit the eye before he starts moving. And then we want to move in front of his face to start comboing the eyes. Alright, so dodge roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're close enough, you don't have to dodge roll 6 times, but if you're not, dodge roll another time. We want to parry that light orb if we can. And then we want to start comboing these eyes and time your finisher so that it parries the shot of the laser from the eyes. But it's a very, very specific timing that definitely requires some practice. I'm not doing a very great job right now, but just keep doing it, and then you want to lock onto this left eye and keep spamming blizzards. If you get hit right there, don't jump at all or use blizzard, just walk back up onto the nose. Okay, and depending on the pattern he gives you, he'll either keep moving or he'll stand still and shoot more lasers. If you get hit, make sure to heal. It's very, very important. And try to parry the lasers again.
Wow.
And I'm gonna actually redo that fight because I want to show you guys what an optimal fight looks like. I do want to show you guys what an optimal fight looks like with good RNG. Okay. Okay, we got the parry right there. Good. Oh, a little too early on the finisher. And you can lock onto this right eye as well while you're using blizzards. It shouldn't really matter. And when he comes back down, just unlock and relock. And then hopefully this is, yeah, this is a good pattern. You just want to keep doing the same thing. If you get a bunch of bandits here, just try to stay alive if you can. However, they might try to kill you as well. It's honestly very, this part is very luck based. If you get bandits there, just try to stay on the nose in the most literal sense. Try to heal yourself when you're low on HP. And also just try to kill the eyes as fast as you can. It's a really tough fight. Very luck based. But just try your best. That is my word of advice. So here when you spawn in, you want to dodge roll to the right here. And while you're falling, make sure you're holding left on the left analog stick, like so. And then you want to hold up left and swing up onto this platform as you're falling, and then jump from here. And that'll save you some time. We want to go this way. Jump on the stairs, 2 dodge rolls, and then jump again to skip having to do some swimming. And then attack this with fire. Make sure you're locked on as well. Alright, then we're going to make our way over to here. We're going to go all the way to the treasure room. Make sure to jump into that load transition because it's actually a little bit faster. Alright, and here we're going to make sure you're on the edge as much as you can, and then you were going to jump all the way over here and do a swing to get to this elixir chest, and then jump back and do another swing. And you can dodge roll through these if your timing is good enough. And then we're going to touch this save point right here. I'm actually going to make a save here because there are 2 different strats for Jafar that we can do right here. I will show you the safer strat first, and then I'll show you the more risky strat, but both rely heavily on Aladdin doing damage. So the safer strat, you want to dodge roll here once, grab the ledge, hit Jafar once, and then we're going to hit him once more in the air and use Blizzard while still in the air. And then you want to do 2 full combos, and then 2 sets of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that will keep Jafar from moving. After this, you want to do another 1, 2, and then keep doing full combos while Aladdin is dealing damage. And you can command him as well. Jump over this and use Blizzard. When Jafar is at this amount of HP, that's a good amount of damage. You want to leave it at that and just back away to avoid over damaging him. So go over here, make sure to command Aladdin. Make sure to command Aladdin here to go towards you so he doesn't mess up the second half of the fight. And then lock on to Jafar. Make sure you don't get hit by Genie. And then go back. Oh, you know what? I messed up. So you're supposed to heal Aladdin there as well, so that he doesn't die. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the ledge, do 1 hit, and then 1 Blizzard, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then keep doing full combos. And then Aladdin, okay, that's good damage. We can back away, command Aladdin to go towards us. If Aladdin doesn't have full HP, you want to heal him right here, so that he doesn't die. Lock on to Jafar. Avoid Genie hitting you. I got bad RNG there, and Aladdin got hit twice, which is not what you want. Of course. I failed to mention, in order to direct Jafar to go back on the starting platform, you need to be directly across the room from him, if that makes sense. So there's like a little circle in the middle of the room. You want to be on like right behind the circle, across from the starting platform where he spawns. If you're on the left of the circle, he will spawn on the right platform. If you're on the right of the circle, he'll go to the left platform. And if you're behind the circle, he'll go in front of you. If that makes sense. So, like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. That damage is good. Okay. Genie is closer than usual. Alright, and if you don't over damage, Jafar will not teleport away and will do this attack instead. And then you just want to finish Jafar off like that. That's how that strat works. If you put Jafar under half a bar of HP though, he will teleport instead of doing that attack after you interrupt his bubble thing. Alright, now I will show you a more risky strat that saves a bit more time, but there's a much lower chance of you getting 2-cycle with the riskier strat. And it's pretty much the same as the safe strat, except at the start of the fight, we don't put Jafar into the bubble, and we just make him do his shockwave attack right away. And that relies on Aladdin dealing a lot of damage. So let's see if I can pull it off. Okay, please Aladdin, do your job. Okay, so that's a little better. Let's see if this works. No, Aladdin died. Oh, actually, that did work. Yeah, that did work. But you have to attack really, really quickly there in order for this strat to work. I would definitely recommend starting out doing the safe strat instead of the risky strat. The risky strat is usually not worth it at all. Okay, now we want to go towards Jasmine. Do a ledge grab skip right here. And then we want to dodge roll into the pit. I'm going to save here first, though. We want to dodge roll into the pit. And heal Aladdin on the way down, even if he's at full HP. Because it'll set up your MP to be just the amount that you want. You can also heal yourself instead of Aladdin. If Aladdin is at full HP, but you're not, you can heal yourself. But make sure you're using your MP. Your 1 MP. If your orange MP bar's all the way full. You want to have exactly 3 blue MP bars and nothing else. Aladdin. Okay, and then at the start of the fight here, we want to lock onto Genie Jafar and do 5 blizzards, and then jump over his arm and do 1 more blizzard. And then after this, we want to lock on switch to Yago, and when he's in our range, we want to command Aladdin to hit Yago while also doing aerial hits without finishers. And then when he starts moving back to the center, then we can start doing full combos while also just keep mashing triangle to command Aladdin to deal extra damage. And here we want to parry. We want to try to parry that boulder. If you get hit, that's fine. But after that boulder, make sure to use up all of your blizzards on Jafar. After that, you want to switch back onto Yago and keep doing attacks until Jafar uses another boulder. And you can also dodge roll through that boulder as well. But after that second boulder, use up the rest of your blizzards and then go attack Yago again. Yago will start moving in this direction. And you just want to do a full combo off of this ledge as late as you can to maximize the damage. And then he's going to land on that platform in the front. So you want to go over here and just... if Jafar happens to teleport here, you can use a couple more blizzards on him. Sometimes he'll stay in his original spot for a while. Sometimes he'll come here right away. You can use a couple blizzards here. And wait up on this platform for Yago. And then when he gets close enough, you want to do some full combos until he touches the ground, and then you want to switch to doing ground combos, and hopefully Aladdin will help you as well. But whether or not Aladdin helps you is completely random. By the way, if you get hit at any time here, make sure to heal right away. Because that is very important. You can get 2-shot in here. And then Yago's on the ground, so we can do some ground combos. Aladdin isn't doing his job, unfortunately. But we should be able to finish this fight out just fine. After Yago's out of your range, you can finish Genie Jafar with some blizzards, and it will end the fight. And now I want to show you guys the fight at full speed. There we go. Okay. Well, this time Jafar is staying there for a while, which is it's fine. I'm gonna heal Aladdin here so that he doesn't die. Because you want Aladdin to also deal damage here, potentially, if he decides to help. Which now he's wanting to help, which is nice of him. And that's how the fight is when Aladdin helps you. It's a lot faster. Which is completely RNG based, but what can you do? But yeah, that is Agrabah. And then we have one more thing. We want to die in this section by hitting these specific boulders. Try to hit these specific boulders. And this will progress the story. And then if you just don't touch your controller here, you'll hit the last one. There you go. That is how you get Dwayne'd. Skip that cutscene. There's another cutscene after this, and a little bit of text. Then we go back to the Gummi ship, and then you want to select the warp hole right on top of Agrabah, that one. And then just hold square and circle, and we're going to make our way over to Monstro. Make sure to avoid the warp hole that comes up really soon. Otherwise you'll be transported to the wrong place, and that loses a lot of time, and we don't like to lose time here. Well, no, we do lose a lot of time here, but we don't like losing time here. Alright, and now just skip through this text, and there is a point in this text cutscene where you don't have to skip text anymore, and that's when you don't see the orange triangle next to the text. It'll just skip the text automatically. So right here, you can stop mashing through the through the text right here. Let your hands rest for a bit. As soon as you hear that first note of the piano play, you can skip the cutscene. Skip the cutscene there when all of the text loads in. And then right here when it fades in. You want to dodge roll forward. And jump forward, and then just swim forward. Skip this cutscene, hold up left slightly, and dodge roll. And then jump forward. Dodge roll a few more times. And, okay, I'm gonna make a save here, because chamber 3 skip. There's a thing here called chamber 3 skip, where we essentially skip an entire chamber. And it saves about 8 seconds of movement. And I'll try my best to explain. It's pretty tricky, but you'll just want to make a save and practice. So skip this cutscene. And here, you need to Go straight into this loading zone with the camera pointed straight at it. And then after you go through the loading zone, you want to hold the left and swing onto the little ledge. So go straight forward, attack, hold left and attack onto the ledge. As soon as you see it fade in, then you want to nudge yourself up left a little bit and then jump all the way to the ledge grab on the right. So like that. And that is Chamber 3 skip. It will take you a bit of time to practice that, because it is definitely not easy. I have years of muscle memory with that trick, so... And even I mess it up sometimes. You want to jump here, and then we want to equip 3 wishes over Jungle King. And let me explain Parasite Cage before we start it. Basically, you want to keep doing full combos to stagger Parasite Cage. However, Parasite Cage can break out if A, you're attacking too quickly, or B, if your party members attack the head too much, or C, if Parasite Cage just wants to break out, he can break out at any single time. I like to slow down my combos a little bit to make sure he staggers a bit more frequently, but not so slow that it prevents him from staggering. Just fast enough where he continues staggering, but not too fast, if that makes sense. So I'll try this to the best of my ability.
Wow.
Okay, so that's literally a perfect fight right there. That is what a perfect fight looks like. If Parasite Cage does break out, make sure to jump in the air right away and heal as fast as possible before you continue doing combos. And then here you just want to jump forward into that hole. And then you want to hold up left here and get the chest if you're on English. If you're on JP, you'll actually spawn below the boat, and you'll have to dodge roll forward a little bit and jump onto the ship instead. And here we want to go towards this plank, go to abilities, and we want to equip Slapshot, Counterattack, and Combo Plus. And then we want to go to shared abilities and put on High Jump. And then go over this way. You want to dodge roll here to move onto the platform quickly. And then we're going to make our way up this direction, this exact path. Alright, and then at the start of this fight, if you're fast enough, if you lock on and do a full combo as fast as you can stagger Parasite Cage right away. And then just keep doing full combos as fast as you can. There will be a point in the run in the fight, unless you get godlike RNG. There will be a point in the fight where your party members will attack the head, and it'll cause Parasite Cage to open his mouth and reveal his orb. In that case, you want to go to the right side as much as you can, lock onto the orb, and do full combos like that. So there's the early stagger. Okay, now he's opening up his mouth, and you want to lock on switch onto the orb by pressing L2. And then make your way over to the right arm right here. As soon as you touch the right arm, you can start doing more air combos on the orb. And the reason we go to the right side here is to prevent our finisher from staggering Parasite Cage. And as soon as he does that, you can back away. He will either swipe his hands if you're too close, or if you're far away, he will shoot poison at you, which you can dodge by dodge rolling forward at the exact same time that he's spewing out the poison. If he does swipe his hands, though, you'll have to wait a little bit more, and he will lunge at you. And after he lunges, you can dodge roll towards him and keep staggering him. It's a guaranteed stagger. And then just keep staggering him. Okay, and then we want to lock on switch again, go to the right, and keep doing full combos. Okay, and then we want to go here. Okay, and now he's doing his poison attack, and you want to dodge roll into it as soon as you see his mouth open up. So like that. And that's another guaranteed stagger right there. And that's the fight. Then we have a bunch of more text and cutscenes to skip. Alright, now we're going to exit out of Agrabah by pressing select world, skip through this cutscene, and we're going back to Traverse Town to grab Wishing Star and yeah, just Wishing Star. We want to dock into the accessory shop here. Go to the first district and then go left here to Geppetto's house. And after you get this blueprint, there will be 2 more text boxes from Geppetto. After this second text box, you can start dodge rolling down to collect the chest. Right there. And here, we want to equip Wishing Star and also equip Ray of Light. And then make our way back to the accessory shop and leave the world. And then we're going to go back to Monstro. I'm gonna drink some water. My throat is so dry after talking this much. Alright, so dodge roll twice right here. Jump to this platform and grab the... you can jump on this ledge or you can grab the ledge. And then we're going to make our way from this ledge to that ledge right there. And we're going to grab the ledge. Like so. And then jump up here and collect Water Gleam. And then dodge roll down to this platform. Jump over here and jump down into the water. And then jump up here and go to the save point and leave the world. And now, to survive this Gummi mission, all you need to do is go down, directly down, and just hold square, and you will not take any damage at all. You don't even have to fire your gun. Thank you for the blessings, Unholy. Alrighty, fellas, if you have, feel free to put 3 numbers in the chat, 1 through 7, for a chance to win a free gifted sub and or bragging rights. But anyway, you want to dodge roll a few times here. skip this cutscene. Go to the right here and then jump from here to the wall. Just make sure to do as high of a jump as you can, and you will trigger the cutscene. Like that. And then go down right, up these stairs. You want to jump from this top stair up to this ledge in order to grab it. And then grab this chest right here. Jump from here to here. Going into the lab. What's up, Corey? I'm gonna skip this cutscene and mash through some text. And then there will be another cutscene, and then the party menu will pop up. You just want to hit the back button and the confirm button. So in my case, X and then circle. And then while in the black, after skipping this, you want to dodge roll to the left once, and then open your pause menu. And then we're going to go to items. We're going to go to Jack and stock his 2 ethers. Go back, go into stock, go down twice to power up, and up twice to use the power up. After that, we want to go to Sora. We want to stock any items that he currently has. And then we want to take out 4 ethers and put them in his inventory, like so. And then we can leave. Then just hold left here, go into the door. You can dodge roll this way. Alright, so this fight right here comes in 3 waves. There's a wave of shadows, there's 2 search ghosts, and then 3 white knights. For these shadows, you just want to dodge roll forward without moving your left analog stick while you're dodge rolling. And then make sure you're positioned to be directly in front of all 4 of them, and use 3 blizzards to kill them.
See ya. Be free, be free.
Like so. And if one of them doesn't die, you can just finish them off with air hits. Then there will be a wave of search ghosts that spawn. You want to do 2 blizzards on them. And then after the 2 blizzards, you want to back away a little bit and do a jump to spawn in the last wave faster. And then you do 5 blizzards onto the white knights in order to kill all of them.
See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. Be free. See ya. Be free.
And after you kill all 3 white knights, there might be 1 left, which you can finish off with some physical hits. But after you kill them, make sure you pick up at least 2 big MP bubbles to put you at 1 MP. This is very important. And then skip this cutscene. Skip that cutscene. Okay, and then if for some reason you can't pick up 2 MP orbs to put you at 1 MP, you will want to... So what we're going to do here right now is use an ether, but only use the ether if you have 1 MP. If you don't have 1 MP at this point, go into the next room and attack some shadows real quick to put you up to 1 MP, and then you can use the ether afterwards while you're in the lab. And that'll put you, using that ether while you're at 1 MP will put you up to 4 MP. Which is very important. Just talk to the dude, the what's his name, Finkelstein. Skip that cutscene. We want to dodge roll backwards twice, and then move the camera and walk into the door, like so. And dodge roll your way to this area. So there are 2 possible things that can happen here. We can get a white mushroom spawn, which is good because we don't have to worry about positioning or killing things too quickly. The other thing we can get here is white knights, and if you get white mushrooms, you can use Blizzard to clear them out, as long as they're not doing their fanning pose. Or you can use physical attacks to clear them out pretty quickly too. If these are white knights, I will show you exactly what to do. Okay, so these are white mushrooms. There's really no point in me showing you because it's pretty easy to deal with them. I want to get white knights to show you guys how to deal with them. So there will be a white knight on the left here. You want to direct him into this corner and try to do a full combo in the air or on the ground, depending on, you know, what your positioning is like. And then you want to lock on. You want to lock on and lock on switch to the white knight in the back right there, without moving forward too much to spawn the next enemies. And after you lock on, you want to do 5 blizzards in the air, or until both of them die. Okay, so I did an extra blizzard there because the white knight in front jumped down a little bit. Alright, so after this, after both of them are dead, you want to jump onto the platform that the white knights were standing on. So jump right here, jump right here. You want to do a dodge roll forward, and that won't spawn any enemies. And then after that, you want to dodge roll again and mash out triangle as fast as you can to get into the coffin before the menu turns red. And dodge roll a few times to the mayor. The camera can get a bit weird here. And the pattern of the ghosts here are completely random. So I got 1, 7, 3. Which is pretty bad RNG, to be honest. Okay. Then you want to get this chest over here. Jack in the box. And then open this door. You want to go to this platform right here and use a fire in the air and jump straight after touching the ground, which will save a little bit of time. That ledge grab is not supposed to happen. You can jump straight onto the platform, but sometimes you'll mess up like I did. Dude, Elden Ring is a great game. I'll be playing it after this tutorial. I just make sure to keep dodge rolling to the lab. And then talk to Finkelstein one more time. Dodge roll back twice again and then walk towards the door. Dodge roll forward 3 times and go through the door. And then you can, after that cutscene skip, you can dodge roll during the fade-in. Alright, on this platform, you want to use a fire in the air and then jump. And there are one of 2 things that can happen here. We can either get a black fungus spawn, which, in order to tell if you got black fungus or not, if you have black fungus, you will have a blue menu going into this next room. If you got an enemy spawn, it'll stay red, and you'll hear the enemy spawn. If you do get black fungus, you'll have to go back to this area by using fire on the platform, and then go back to Curly Hill again. It does lose like 10 seconds, unfortunately, but it's completely RNG. And we did get black fungus, so amazing. Oh, I also forgot. During the ghost minigame, you actually are supposed to use an ether while you have a few bars of like 2 or 3 bars of orange MP. And I completely forgot to use this ether, but it's okay. Okay, then you want to lock on and then lock on switch twice or 3 times, depending on how the lock on works. You want to lock onto this specific gargoyle and then back up a little bit and use blizzards. The reason we lock onto this specific gargoyle is to make sure our blizzards are hitting as many things as possible at a good angle. So you'll need to do like up to you can do 5 to 7 blizzards to clear everything, and everything should be dead. If it's not, you can command Donald and Goofy to kill him, or you can try to kill it yourself. But if you do get hit, make sure to heal yourself. It's very important. And then you want to walk to this switch right here and examine. coconut fungus. And then we want to keep dodge rolling forward to this door. You want to dodge roll a couple times here, and during your second dodge roll, open up the pause menu and put on Brave Warrior over Ray of Light. This will let you do more damage to Oogie and Lock, Shock, and Barrel. And now we're going to do some specific movements. We call this Community Climb. Just make sure to follow the exact path that I'm following. And you can skip having to do a lot of other unnecessary platforming. It might be tricky at first, but after some practice, you'll be able to do this every single time. You can do a little ledge grab skip right there by doing an attack. Alright, so at the start of this fight, how this fight works, and I will explain. This fight is extremely random. Lock, Shock, and Barrel can attack you completely at random. What I like to do at the start here is lock on to Shock and kill her first. Lock will likely start attacking you, and not Lock. Barrel will start rolling around and do a lot of damage to you. If you get hit even once in this fight, please heal, because you will get killed in 2 hits. The attack from Shock and the attack from Barrel can 2-shot you. Lock can 3-shot you, but I still would recommend healing at full healing to full HP anyway, even if you get hit once. So I like to kill them in a specific order. I like to kill Shock first, because her attacks are really threatening. And then I like to kill Lock, and then... No. I like to kill Shock, then Barrel, then Lock. That's the order. So... let's kill Shock first. And you just want to do ground combos here with Slap Shot. Okay, we got hit once, so make sure to heal in the air. We're gonna lock on to Barrel, and then kill him next. I got hit again, make sure to heal in the air, as high as possible in the air. They can sometimes troll you and just completely avoid your attacks, which you don't want. Just make sure, the most important thing in this fight is make sure you survive by healing. This fight can lose you time at random, and don't feel too bad at it. Don't feel too bad about losing time here to RNG. The main thing is just avoid dying, because dying loses you a lot of time. And that's pretty much how the fight goes. Okay, make sure to hit the switch after the fight. In this room, you can press R3 to turn it around quickly, because this room is very small and the camera for some reason turns around more quickly. So you want to, after hitting the switch, you want to flip the camera around and dodge roll to Oogie. I'm going to make a save here, because this fight can go wrong in many ways. And I do want to show you guys what a perfect Oogie looks like. How's it going, CJ? You want to go this path to Oogie's torture chamber. And then at the start of the fight here, you want to do one big jump, and use one blizzard at the start of the fight to hit the gargoyles. And what that'll do is make them, it'll make them go to you right away. So like that. Make sure you lock on as well. And then switch to the other gargoyle and use some blizzards. Because I took damage, I'm going to heal, because I don't want to die. Okay, and then how this fight works is Oogie will move around, and you want to hit a switch to make the platform rise in front of Oogie. But it has to be in front of Oogie. If you hit any other switch, you will lose minutes of time. It'll lose you a lot of time. However, it's a good idea to keep Donald and Goofy on a separate platform, because the way Oogie works is you can only do 10 hits before he pushes you off again. And the hits that Donald and Goofy do are significantly weaker than yours, and they count towards Oogie's hit counter. So you want to make sure Donald and Goofy are not on the same platform as you when you are trying to attack Oogie. But sometimes it'll happen just like that. Yeah, you'll just have to pray that Donald and Goofy don't do anything. So you want to walk up to Oogie, wait until he swings at you, and then you want to jump up and do 2 full combos on the ground and then 2 slap shots afterwards. And then Donald, okay. Yep, Donald is a meanie. So we're gonna try that again. Okay, so I said you need to do 2 full combos with Slapshot, and then two individual slap shots. And then after Oogie is trying to knock you off, you can sneak in another underswing hit onto him if you're fast enough to deal some extra damage. All right, so again, jump up here and use Blizzard, lock onto the other gargoyle, go over here, use some Blizzards on both until they die, lock onto Oogie. He's walking to the left here, so we're gonna hit this switch on the left, and that's good. Donald and Goofy are not there. 2 combos, 2 full combos. Oh, okay. Sometimes Sora will auto jump because he wants to. In that case, don't panic. That's fine. Just make sure you don't do another the regular hit instead of a slap shot. Yeah, just do a slap shot, sneak in an underhand hit, and then do some fires on him until Oogie is at around exactly 1 bar of HP. So now he's at 1 HP, or 1 bar of HP. He's about to, when you see him spin around like that, he's about to throw his regular dice. And what you want to do is reflect all 3 dice by timing a hit to deflect the dice as they're coming down. Some people, like Missmaster1, like to reflect the dice in the air. I like to deflect the dice on the ground because I find that to be easier. You can mess around with it, whatever works better for you, but this timing is pretty tricky. Sometimes the spread of the dice can be really far apart. In that case, you'll have to sit through an attack. Even I mess this fight up a lot of the time because of how random the dice are. But just try to the best of your ability to deflect the dice. And basically, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but I like to start my swing. So what you want to do is when the dice start coming down, you want to unlock from Oogie, but make sure you're right below him. Make sure to unlock from Oogie, and then the dice will come down. When you see a die pass this part right here, this part, you want to start your swing. And hopefully Sora will do a side swing and deflect all 3 dice. If the spread is bad, you might have to chase the 3rd die, or however many dies are left, to deflect those before they stop rolling. But it's tricky, so let's see if I can do it. Okay, just like that. That is a good example right there. And then lock onto Oogie again. And okay, if he's on the middle here, it is completely fine to have Donald and Goofy here as well, because they normally can't jump up to this high platform. But if you are on this high platform, make sure to wait until the platform fully stops moving before you attempt to jump onto the stairs. And you want to jump as far away from Oogie as possible, so that the auto lock system doesn't screw you over, because it'll prevent you from making the jump. So because Oogie is slightly more on the left side here, I'm gonna go to the right side of the stairs, right here. Okay, and then after this, you want to do 2 more full combos on the ground, and then Here, I will explain. Oh, you wanna bait his swing first and then dodge the swing. Okay. Okay. And he has another HP gate here. And you don't want Oogie to be under half a bar of HP. Otherwise, there's a chance he'll do a very long, drawn-out attack instead of throwing his dice. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a slap shot and a regular air hit. I think that'll put him at the right amount of HP. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to heal here because I'm not... I took damage and I don't want to die. If you get hit by one of his dice, they do a lot of damage. They actually two-shot you. So you want to make sure you heal if you get hit at all. Okay, so it can get quite tricky. If he throws the dice from the top platform, the timing is a bit different and you have to swing a bit later. So when the dice are this spread out, it is impossible to get all three, in which case you'll have to sit through the attack. Which we'll do in this case. But make sure you heal. And there are different numbers he can roll. If he rolls ones, he can do Buzzsaw. A 2 will spawn Gargoyles. A 3 will spawn Search Ghosts, I believe. A 4 will do the Spinning Wheel of Death. Like Pinwheel, I think it's called. And then a 5 will spawn White Knight, I believe. Spawning enemies is good here because you don't have to sit through an attack. It's just dependent on how quickly you kill everything. And we got a 2, which we have to deal with gargoyles now, which is fine. But what you want to do is hit him once, and then 2 full combos. Hit this one once. Hit him once, and do 2 full combos, or until he dies. Make sure to heal yourself if you get hit. And then we want to find Oogie and raise the correct platform. And after this, only do slap shots in the 3rd phase. Just do singular slap shots in 3rd phase to do enough damage to kill him. Okay, and the reason I didn't make that jump is because I didn't wait until the platform was high enough, until it stopped moving. So only do slap shots here. Okay, and if you don't kill him by now, you can sneak in an underhand swing, and you can also finish him off with fire. But because he's on that platform, I can't actually fire him from this position. I need to wait until the barriers come down and he moves a little bit.
Fire! Fire! Wow!
Like so. I tried to explain everything that I could, so I really hope if you guys have any questions, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Because there's a lot going on in this fight. It's definitely one of the hardest fights in the category. You smash through this text pop-up. Skip this cutscene. And then, Oogie Manor is very RNG dependent, but it's much more simple. So, while we're falling down, make sure to soft shortcut stop, and then back out of the magic menu. Want to jump up here, do 1 hit, and then 2 full ground combos, or until the orb dies. We want to go up here. We want to start an air combo without pressing the jump button, and then you want to jump to the left side of the orb here, so you don't get hit by the fire that's going to come out of it. And you want to do 2 more air combos. As you see, it shot a fire there. If we were on the right side, we would have taken damage, and we would need to heal. Then we're going to make our way down over here, do 1 hit, and then 2 full combos, or until the orb dies. Want to grab this ledge. We want to do 3 hits on this orb, and then use a stop, and then do air combos until the orb dies, and then do another stop to keep the gargoyle stopped in the air. And make sure you heal after the stop if you take damage. Then we want to go over here, lock onto the orb, and do air combos on the orb as well. And then we want to make our way over here, lock onto this orb, do a full combo. Just keep doing full combos. Try to avoid attacks and those black orbs as much as you can. If you get hit, make sure to distance yourself from any enemies and heal yourself right away. And then you want to grab that ledge right there from the exact position that I jumped from. If you want to rewind a bit to see how I did that, please feel free. And then dodge roll to the last orb and do some more air combos to kill it. And if you get hit, make sure to heal. Okay, and that is Oogie Manor. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, games. Hope you feel better. I'm glad you're feeling 70% better.
Sally.
I just skip these cutscenes, mash through text. We want to dodge roll backwards once here and then walk into the door. Just hold back on the left analog stick, dodge roll once, and dodge roll towards the door. Then go right here and dodge roll down and towards the gates. And then go to the Gummi ship. And now we're going to make our way to Neverland. Unfortunately, this is also RNG dependent, as Hookship has a 70% chance of appearing and a 30% chance of not appearing. If Hookship does not appear, you need to... if Hookship does not appear, you will get taken to Atlantica, and you'll just want to select the world map from there before... like, don't actually enter the world, because that loses a lot of time. If you do reach Atlantica, you'll want to go back to the world map and then go back to the question mark to attempt at getting Hookship again. RNG stands for Random Number Generation. And just keep holding square and circle here. Avoid all of the enemy attacks. And then there will be 2 rings. Those 2 rings of destiny. If they don't disappear by the time we reach them, that means we missed Hookship. And we just missed Hookship. That is awesome. Amazing. Classic. Alright, so do not dock into this world, just press up and confirm to select the world. And go back to the question mark. What's up, Danimal? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not comparing to my PB splits because I'm explaining a lot of things. Alright, and if those boxes disappear, that means you got Hookship. If they don't disappear, you'll want to exit the Gummi mission and then try it again. Alright, and as soon as this ship appears, you don't have to mash through any more text. Alright, so after these cutscenes, a party menu is going to pop up. We're going to want to press back and then confirm to get out of there. Like, don't switch anyone. And during the load, you want to walk back and to the right to enter the door while in the black. Like so. Then we're going to jump up here and grab this ledge. Go to the store. You want to use Blizzard on your way down to prevent Sora from grabbing the ledge. And make yourself up to this ladder, jump, and use another Blizzard. to get yourself up there faster. But you have to be perfectly at the top of the ladder in order for that to work.
What is it, Tink?
So it might require a little bit of practice to get your positioning just right. And then dodge roll this way. And hit this green trinity. And then I'm actually going to make a save here, because anti-Sora can be quite tricky. And then climb up the ladder from the bottom. And you can jump when you're almost near the top. To skip a little bit of movement. And there are 3 different patterns you can get here. The first pattern, the pattern that you want is where anti-Sora starts swinging at you immediately at the start of the fight. The second good pattern is where he's just walking around. You can hit him right away too. The pattern that we don't want is where anti-Sora goes into the shadows right away. And he starts like swimming around in the ground. That's what we don't want. But I will try to explain this as best as I can. This is a pretty tricky strat and will require hours of practice in order to get this. But basically, here's how it works. Okay, so he's doing the attack right here. We're going to want to do 4 individual slap shots in a row, and then do a full combo with the finisher of the combo being delayed so that it parries the finisher of anti-Sora. 2, 3, 4. Delay the finisher to parry right there. And then he's going to attack you one more time, and you want to get behind him during the attack and do 3 individual slap shots in a full combo, and then he will disappear. When he disappears like this, you want to dodge roll away the first time, and then you will want to catch him with an air hit at the end of his attack animation, and then do another full combo. Like so. And then do a full combo. And then back away, and do this. Try to do the same thing. If you miss, that's fine. Just do another full combo here, and then he will swing at you. You will get hit here, and then you'll have to heal yourself. You will get hit, and then you'll have to heal. Or he'll swing around like crazy. Yeah, just make sure to heal yourself. If he disappears like that, he will come up from beneath you. Just walk around to make sure he doesn't hit you. And then just try to do another full combo. If he hits you even once, make sure to heal yourself, because you can get 2-shotted. And then he will disappear, and we're going to try to loop him as long as possible. The timing is very tricky, and you will have to practice a lot. Okay, if he pulls out his clones, you can use a blizzard here to kill them all at once, if your positioning is good enough. And then lock on to the main anti-Sora and keep doing full combos.
See ya.
Where'd he go? Make sure to heal if you get hit. Pull out his clones again. Okay, and as soon as you kill anti-Sora, make your way to the door that I'm about to go to, and walk through the door, and there's a chance you will get a fast fade out, if you're lucky enough. If you don't get fast fade out though, don't panic too much. It only saves about 5 seconds, I think. So just make your way towards the door, and walk towards the door. And I got slow fade out right there, unfortunately. But I'm going to show you guys the fight one more time. And until I get a very optimal fight, because I want you guys to see what an optimal fight would look like, because I did mess up quite a few times. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Delay your finisher. 2, 3. I'm gonna heal right here. I'm gonna heal again. Okay, and now we can start the loop. I'm really hoping for Goofy to die. Okay, good, because he can push Anti-Sora away and cause problems. So you can essentially loop him for the rest of the fight here if your timing is good enough.
Wow.
And I still got slow fade out. We actually don't get Leaf Bracer nor a Warrior. We don't get Leaf Bracer in Proud mode. Alright, so after that, skip the cutscene and dodge roll forward. After examining the latch, make sure you're standing right on top of it. After examining the latch, you want to cast Blizzard to avoid the ledge grab, but also pause the game to do this menu. And what you want to do is put Raven's Claw over Brave Warrior. Go to Goofy's abilities, put on Tornado and Cheer. Go up to Sora's abilities, press L1, and it'll put you on Hurricane Blast. Equip that. Back out, go to Customize. Customize Stop on Triangle or over Blizzard. Wherever your Blizzard spell is, put Stop over Blizzard. Go to Goofy's Customize. Press Confirm right here. And set support actions to constantly. This is so he can give you MP. Once he gets MP gift, he will give you MP more frequently if you do this Customize. And then press Start and fall through the latch. And then I recommend touching the safe one here, and then going through the door. Make your way up the ladder, without jumping this time, so that your camera angle is fixed. Go through that door. Skip this cutscene, and then you want to swap out Donald for Peter Pan. So you will have Peter Pan and Goofy in your party. Okay. And then, what you want to do at the start of the fight here is dodge roll backwards and cast Stop on the pirates. And then you want to do a full combo, swap to one of these bandits, and try to kill... The reason I didn't do a finisher at first there is I didn't want the bandit to go too far away. So I canceled my finisher there and started a new combo. Okay, and after all the bandits are done, there will be air soldier, or not bandits, those are called pirates. And then after all the pirates are dead, air pirates will spawn. And you will want to do a full combo, one hit, and a full combo to kill them at full HP. Unless Donald and Goofy help you out, and then you can, you don't have to do the extra hit. But... 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And just try your best. Okay, so sometimes I don't like using magic here because it's very important for the next fight, but if they get really far away, you might have to still use magic. If you get hit, make sure to heal. Peter Pan will sometimes screw you over by casting Stop when it's unnecessary. Okay, after that wave, you want to be over the boat. If you're over the water, the next wave won't spawn. You'll have to be over the boat in this general area. And then there will be a battleship that comes up. You'll want to try to time your stop so it catches not only the battleship, but also the air pirates that'll appear above it too. But unfortunately, Donald and Goofy knocked both of them away, but that's fine. After this, you want to cast 2 gravities, and then soft shortcut Blizzara after using the 2 gravities, and then just do 2 more combos on the ship. So gravity, gravity, soft shortcut Blizzara, and then do 2 more combos on the ship. And then swap to the air pirates and finish them off. Okay. And after this fight, the Captain Hook fight will start. But I do recommend at the start of this fight to leave the room and come back. That way, if you die to Captain Hook, it'll, instead of putting you before the Heartless fight, it'll put you at the start of the Hook fight again. So you don't have to redo the entire Heartless fight if you die. I even do this myself at a high level because of how RNG this fight is. So you want to go up here, cast stop right away. And then when he does that counter attack, you want to use Blizzard at the right time so that he backs away, and then you can keep him trapped in a corner as long as the battleship doesn't mess with you, and as long as you don't mistime your Blizzard. Also, if you get hit once here, please heal. You get 2-shotted in this fight as well. So doing another... I did my Blizzard a bit too early there, I think. Okay, the reason I'm not healing here... Actually, no, I do want to heal here while he's doing that spin. But you want to try to parry his DM attack right there. Okay, so you actually want to do it earlier than I've been doing that Blizzard. There is a really good video by Majoris that I will link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube of how this Blizzard strat works. But in this fight, you kind of just have to adapt a lot to what's happening because it's really easy to get hit. So just try to not die is the main thing. Jesus. Where? And then after this third attack, if you have enough MP, you can stop him during his cooldown. Like that. Unfortunately, I got hit by the ship there, which can happen. Ugh, that's bad. Just make sure you stay alive, and then you can also stop him when you see fit. That's bad. If you get knocked down here, just wait for him to come to you. Don't try to go back up to him. That's too risky. Hook will go down to you. Okay, unless you get really bad RNG and he starts spamming these. that can happen as well. Okay, so instead of finishing this fight, I'm going to start it over, and I'm going to show you guys what an optimal fight could look like. All right, so here we go. Oh, Peter Pan stopped him. He can do that sometimes too. Heal. Okay, Peter Pan is very aggressive. I have a lot of extra MP, so I'm going to stop him multiple times in a row. You can come down here, sir. Uh-oh.
Heal.
And when he's down here, I wouldn't bother using blizzards because it's kind of harder to trap him in front of the wall. So I would just stick to using stop, to be honest. Okay. And that's roughly how you do the fight. It's really random. Just make sure you don't die. That's the main thing. Alright, after skipping this cutscene, you want to dodge roll down left. And hit this, hit the hand of this clock 3 times. And then this next cutscene, you'll see a spinning heart. And then after that heart spins, you can pause this and skip the cutscene. If you're playing on JP, you might not see the heart, but just try to skip the cutscene while it's still in the black. And then that next cutscene you can skip normally when it fades in. Alright, and after that, we're gonna fly towards this chest. It'll give you a flare G, which we will put on our Gummi ship. And as you are... So you want to press square to land on the ground, but as you're landing on the ground, you want to pause the menu, go to equipment, and put on Fairy Harp over Wishing Star. And then equip Guard, go down 3 times, and put on Ars Arcanum. And then go back and equip Glide as well. And then we're going to go into a Gummi menu here by pressing square. And you want to hold left like last time. And then press left again and press down on the D-pad. Press confirm. You can press the back button on top of this engine to erase it. And then place the new one by pressing the confirm button. And then you want to press start to end this. Then you want to save your ship and back out. And then we're going to warp all the way to Traverse Town to finish that world. I see you later, Kyle. Thank you again for the raid. Really appreciate it, man. Alright, here we want to go down twice to Magician's Study and talk to the Fairy Godmother. She is going to give us Dumbo, which we're going to use in Hollow Bastion. And then you can jump all the way to the save point and make sure you don't activate the Blue Trinity by accident, because that is a time waster. And then dock in the accessory shop. I'm going to do very, very specific movement here. In the 2nd district. So what people like to do is jump from that platform all the way to that platform over there on top of Sora's head. But I actually like to go to this platform right here. And jump from here, and command my party while flying so that they go towards me and despawn the Heartless faster. Grab this ledge. Make sure to land on the left side of this ledge. If you land too far forward, you'll spawn more enemies on the roof. And then fly your way over to here. Then you want to jump over here, and you will spawn some enemies. You want to lock on the very specific Heartless that I lock onto, and then use Ars Arcanum to clear everything out. Some things might live, and then you can just do some normal hits to get rid of them. So lock onto that green Requiem right there. If you get good RNG, you'll clear everything out in 1 Ars, just like that. And then you want to do the Red Trinity. And then ring the bell 3 times. Alright, and then keep dodge rolling towards this fight. And then after you skip the cutscene, you'll want to back up a little bit and do a full combo on his left hand. I guess on your right. However, if you get bad RNG, he will take less damage for some reason. And so you'll have to wait. You'll have to parry his attack and then attack the hand one more time.
Wow.
I got good RNG there, so I killed him in one combo. After you knock him down, you want to use an ether right away. Okay. And after this cutscene, at the start of the fight, opposite armor will always start by doing a lunge attack at you. You want to simply guard the attack and then use R's on the hand on your left. Like so. After this, you want to lock on to the leftmost... it should automatically lock onto the leftmost... what is it? part of his body. And then you want to attack that with a full combo and two regular hits without a second finisher. And then he's doing a lunge attack here. He can do a bunch of different things. He can give you... he can pull himself apart, which is really bad RNG. You'll just want to kill all the parts individually after that. He can fly around a little bit and waste time. He can do a different lunge attack, which is similar to this. So basically what you want to do is guard him here, again like you did at the start, and then lock on to his hand, the part with the longer HP bar, and then do another R's on that. After that, you can lock on to the body part with full HP and kill that one first, and then kill the other body part, and then you can kill the main body. If he goes into cannon phase and he starts flying away from you, the way to deal with this is to guard the cannon and then attack, and that'll allow you to do regular damage instead of chip damage. Like so. And then you can kill him. And this cutscene you can skip as soon as it starts moving right here. So right here, you can already skip this, even while the HUD is still up. You want to jump over here. What's up, Master Tran? I'm gonna go to Sid and talk to him. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. We're finally in the end game now.
Wow.
What? The auto splitter is not supposed to split there. It sometimes likes to do that for some reason. Alright, then just roll down here after skipping that text box. And we're gonna leave the world. Don't swap your party. Swapping your party is bad. We're gonna warp all the way to Neverland. And then you want to back out of Neverland by clicking on Select World. And before I go to Hollow Bastion, I'm going to go use the restroom. I will be right back. Okay, so now we're going to go to Hollow Bastion. I'm going to hold square and circle here right away. And just take the path that I'm taking in order to avoid dying. Because dying in this Gummi mission is very, very easy. I've learned that the hard way, and you probably will too, to be honest, if you're starting out with this category. Okay, right here you want to stop holding square and wait for the next room to load in. And then as soon as you see that wall, make sure to press square and make sure to go to the right side so you don't hit the wall. And I like to stay in this upper right corner Because there are some more enemies, just like in the Agrabah mission, that come up right behind you and can one-shot you. How's it going, Ethan, Nightmare, and Rengeki? Right, so stay in the upper right corner, move down a little bit when those guys come towards you. And then go back up to the right corner. What's up, Jordan? Thank you. Move down again, and then move left. And go through the wall there. You were here before? Well, I'm saying hello to you again. Is that... do you have a problem with that? Alright, then skip the text right here. You have a problem? What a shame. What a shame. Alright, then you want to jump up here, glide a little bit, jump here, dodge roll twice, jump here, dodge roll again, jump here, glide a little bit, jump here, and then dodge roll down here. Then skip this cutscene, bada bing bada boom. And then we have to watch this heart spin a total of 13 times. This is the longest load in the game. Okay, then you want to just back out of that menu. You want to grab this ledge and jump from here to this. Unfortunately, I was too slow because I was trying to explain stuff. Okay, you just want to jump from here. Then when it rises a little bit, you can glide up the wall like that. Okay, and now you want to dodge roll directly backwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dodge roll backwards into the pit. You also want to press R3 while you are falling, so that the camera is in a good position in the next room. And also, while doing that, you want to soft shortcut gravity while falling. So a lot of inputs at the same time. So like that. And then dodge roll towards this bubble. By the way, did you know that you can freeze the bubbles, but we don't freeze them in this category. And then dodge roll twice right here. Examine this so beasts can break it. Dodge roll into the bubble here. Examine that switch. Examine this switch. Examine this switch. And then examine this switch. And then we're going to go into the bubble. And if you set your camera position correctly, like I told you to, you can just hold right here and press triangle to hit the switch. Alright, and then you're going to dodge roll forward twice, and in the air, make sure to use 2 gravities, and then command beast, but only command beast with triangle while in the air to avoid using R's Arcanum by accident. And that will make beast finish off the defender after you use the 2 gravities.
See ya! Force!
Like so. And then you can press this switch as well. Then make your way over here. You can dodge roll and do a swing to get into this bubble. Good luck, Yoshi Waker. And then press this switch. And this one. And then go over here. See, I've played a couple hours of Elden Ring, and the only spoiler I have is that the game is hard. I don't really understand the story too much, to be honest. Then you want to dodge roll here as quickly as you can and go to this corner to despawn the dark balls. And then when they are fully despawned, go to this switch and activate it. Yeah, this will be going up on YouTube for sure. Then go this way to the castle gate. All right. And this is Riku 1. So what you want to do is try to direct Riku into the wall behind you while Goofy is trying to help you out. So yeah, this fight can be random, but just try to hit him in the general direction of the wall. And I like to just do full combos here, including the finisher. Because Hurricane Blast can parry the last hit. Goofy is doing a really good job. Okay, yeah, that was a really good fight. But you will probably not get RNG that good most of the time, because I definitely don't. But yeah, just do full combos, hope Goofy does a good job, and try to push him into the wall so you can trap him more easily. Here, when this menu pops up, you want to just press done. You want Donald and Goofy in your party, because we're going to do a Trinity later. We're going to go to the library. Pick up that book in the corner and put it right here. Oh no, like if you don't want to watch me play Elden Ring, I understand. I also don't want to watch people who are playing Elden Ring, because I want to enjoy things myself first. You want to go over here. You can actually dodge roll into the table here to grab the book. And then we want to leave the world. The reason why we are leaving is to go to Agrabah to pick up an accessory and a cottage. No, I'm not going to be doing all worlds tutorials just yet. I'm not sure if I'll do them at all, to be honest. This is for Proud Mode any percent. All worlds isn't a super popular category. Okay, so we want to go into the Cave of Wonders and then grab this White Trinity. And then pick up this chest. And you want to dodge roll here and hold left, but instead of going on that platform, we want to swim up this waterfall. And then go up on the stairs here and glide to this cottage chest. And pick up the cottage and go to the save point and leave the world. And now we're going to go back to Hollow Bastion. We want to go back into the library and then go to this green book and pick it up and then put the correct book back in. And then hit this button. Go to the door. We want to do 2 fires in the air while lock-on switching. That is the fastest. You want to move it towards the next thing while using the fire. So, like that. It'll take a little bit of practice. It's a little bit tricky, but you'll get it down. Same thing with this. And remember, it's L2 to lock on switch.
Fire! Fire!
And that's the last candle. Then after that, you want to glide to this puzzle piece. Go down to this one. go to this one, and then go up here, and you can slide all the way. Okay, you I didn't do that right, but you can gain some really cool momentum and jump from there to this chest. Alright, and then pause right here doing your dodge roll. And what you want to do is go to items, go to beast, and stock his ethers. And then go up to Sora, go to the very top, and you want to put these exact items in this exact order. You want to do ether, elixir, elixir, and then ether. So the order of your items should be ether, elixir, elixir, ether, ether. This is really important to set up the next fight. Please have it in this order. And then you want to go to abilities, Sora, and you want to unequip guard. And then we want to put on Ifrit's belt over White Fang. And we want to go down to beast and put White Fang over Blizzard Rain. And that is the whole menu. And then put in the puzzle pieces into the door. Alright, then we're gonna make our way over here. Ignore the blue squares, it's just a graphical glitch. You want to stare at this wyvern for a couple seconds until he starts flapping, and then move over here. And hopefully he will despawn. Sometimes, yeah, he despawns. Sometimes he likes to follow you, in which case just wait over here and kill him without falling off of the platform. Get that haste 2G and then glide all the way to this switch. And then activate the switch. And then dodge roll your way over to this switch right here. And you want to position yourself to be on this line right here, in the middle of this line. And you also want to soft shortcut Dumbo while you're here. Soft shortcut the bottom ether, and also soft shortcut arrow. This will be important in the Maleficent fight. And then we're going to wait for this wizard to spawn. We're going to do 1, 2, 1 full combo. 1, 2, 1 full combo. 1, 2, 1 full combo. Just like that. And then activate the switch. Sometimes the wizard will disappear for a little bit, and just make sure you can catch the wizard before it starts spamming thunder. And also, the wizards do have a wind-up attack before, like, they have a visual cue before they attack you. You just want to make sure you dodge the attack so you can hit him in time. And then after this, you want to dodge roll up to this blue trinity. And collect all of the items. And you might have less than 6 MP at this point. If you do have less than 6 MP, just make sure to collect MP orbs until you have 6 MP. And then you can move on with your day and go over here. It is very important to have exactly 6 MP for Maleficent. You want to head your way over to here. Alright, and what we want to do is dodge roll towards that ledge over there 3 times, and then summon Dumbo. And then, yeah. Let's do that. And then summon Dumbo. And then as soon as you have control over Sora again, press R3 and move towards the ledge. And after Dumbo's second ear flap, you can dismiss Dumbo as long as you're high up enough. You can dismiss Dumbo and grab the ledge. Alright, and this fight is really difficult. I'm gonna try my best to explain it as best as I can, but it also has some bad RNG. You can get randomly hit if your party members screw you over or if the game just doesn't like you. But before you enter this fight, make sure to use the bottom ether and then soft shortcut the top ether after you use the bottom ether. And make sure that arrow is still soft shortcutted. Okay, so at the start of the fight here, we want to jump and glide onto Maleficent's platform, do a full combo in the air, and then do 3 hits on the ground into ours. And do a full air combo. 3 hits on the ground into ours. 3 more hits into ours. An ether. And keep doing hits on the ground here without using a finisher. And then when she's about to do her swipe attack, use another R's to avoid the swipe attack. Like so. After your last bash, oh, not the last bash, don't do the final bash, but after the last bash, before the last bash, if you know what I mean, make sure to use arrow. And then she will knock you down, and you'll want to use an elixir right here. After you use the elixir, try to get back onto the platform, and then use another R's on her. Okay, and then after this, you can either do another R's, or you can play a little safe and wait for her to start her swipe attack again, and then you can R's through that. Like so. And that's how the fight is supposed to go, pretty much. If you get good RNG. That is how the fight is supposed to go. If you get bad RNG, you will have to adapt, which is really, really difficult. And there's also a good chance you might die. This fight is very brutal and borderline unfair. But that's just how it is. There's no workaround around that. Skip that cutscene. Skip this text. And then you want to go to items, Sora, go to the top slot and put in an elixir and a mega elixir. And then back out twice, go to abilities, Donald, and equip the bottom 3 abilities, Second Wind, Leaf Bracer, and Cheer. And then I'll show you how Dragon Mal works. It's a very difficult fight, and I'm going to save just in case. Alright, so at the start of the fight, you'll want to do 1 hit before she moves her head up. And then she's going to do a big jump downwards, and you want to stop her when she goes down, and make sure her head is not too high or too low. So we're going to do a hit right here at the start. So that's good. And then we're going to do full combo, 1 hit, and then stop. And that's pretty much the loop. Full combo, 1 hit, stop. Full combo, 1 hit, stop. 1 hit, stop. Full combo, 1 hit, stop. When you run out of MP, use your next item right away. And then do 1 hit and a stop. Then full combo, 1 hit, stop. Full combo, 1 hit, stop. Unfortunately, if you're too low to the ground, that can happen and your stop won't come out in time because you will touch the ground before your stop comes out. In this case, you can try to stop her when her head comes down again, but you might also end up dying. It's very, very punishing. But what I'm going to do is just restart this fight to show you guys what it's supposed to look like. All right, so let's try this again. One hit at the start, and then stop her. 1, 2, 3, 1 stop. Full combo, 1 stop. Full combo, hit stop. Full combo, hit stop. Use the item right away. Hit stop. Full combo. hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop. Okay, when her head is high like this, after you use her item, I recommend hitting her without jumping, as that will prevent her from moving as much. So, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop. Use another item, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, full combo, hit stop, and then just keep doing air combos until she dies. And you'll still have an ether left in your inventory, which we will need for later. But that is pretty much how you do the fights. Alright, next up we have Riku-Ansem. I'm going to show you guys two different loops that you can do that I know of. I think there's another ground combo loop that you can do, but I don't like doing it because it's pretty slow, and I haven't really practiced the slow strats. Yeah, you don't need to do any menu here. Just go straight to Riku-Ansem after Dragon Mal. The start of this fight will always be the same. It is consistent. As long as you do what I'm about to do. So what you want to do at the start of the fight is walk up to Riku and do 2 hits, and then back up a little bit, like delay your R's a little bit after your second hit. Two hits into R's. Don't do any bashes. Let him spin, and then do 2 hits after that into R's again. And now you can do a bunch of bashes except for the finisher. And now he's in his power-up state. This is his second phase. You can do full combos here. And I like to try to time one of my hits to stagger him out of his first attack before he does it. Okay, you can get a parry like that, which is good. Once he spins, you can knock him... You can start looping him. And I'll show you the hard loop first. So, 4 hits will trigger his revenge. It is always 4 hits. So after he retaliates, what I do is I do a quick hit at the start, and then my second hit will stagger him. But you have to be really fast. So I do 2 hits... and then 3 hits after that. Well, if I'm fast enough, that is. By the way, if you get hit once, make sure to heal right away, because you get 2-shotted. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. If you fail to stagger him and he's below a bar of HP. If he's at a bar of HP, he will DM you if you fail to stagger him. Which in this case, first of all, make sure to heal. And then, yeah, just heal every time you get hit. You can hide in this corner. It'll sometimes protect you. And then you can try to loop him again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you guys how it looks to do the fight optimally. Okay, and that is how an optimal fight should look like, where you get a perfect stagger the entire time, throughout the entire fight. And now I'm going to teach you an easier loop that you can do. You still have to do it in the air, but to interrupt him is there's some more forgiveness with the timing. However, the safer strat does deal damage at a less frequent rate. Your damage per second is gonna be slightly lower. So essentially, how it works is when Riku retaliates in the loop, instead of doing 2 hits to stagger him, you're just gonna do 1 hit. But in order to time that 1 hit to stagger him, you want to back up with Sora, and as soon as you see Sora moving backwards, then you can attack Riku in the air. But the beginning here is the same.
Welcome, Oblivion!
Just like that. That's a much safer loop if you can't do the faster one. It's a much safer loop that you can do. And it's not too much slower. It's still pretty fast. As long as you've practiced your air combos a decent amount. But yeah, that is Riku-Ansem. Now, after this cutscene, we're gonna be Shadow Sora. Oh boy. So just make your way over here. Just go the path that I'm going. It's not very complicated. Gonna drop down here and go this way. And then you wanna just fall down here. You wanna jump to the right here. And then go back over here to the lift stop. And then go over this way. Alright, then we're going to jump on this statue and then jump off of the statue to reach Donald, Goofy, and Kairi. And you want to skip this cutscene before Donald's staff touches the shadow, otherwise you suck.
Tell me what.
Alright, and then skip that cutscene, hold the right, and mash out dodge roll. Jump over this wall. Go through this door. We're gonna go talk to Sid. Just keep mashing through the text. Let's go not Oblivion. Yeah, we're almost done with this tutorial. And go here. Actually, sorry, on English this is actually different. I forgot. After you talk to Sid, you actually want to go to the accessory shop. You want to dock out of the world. And you want to go into the magician's study. And then you want to talk to Merlin and select the bottom option, or the second option. It says to the cavern. Because we did the waterway glitch, the gate is still there, and you'd have to do the red trinity, which will waste a bunch of time. Okay, just activate this cutscene, skip a bunch of text, skip this cutscene. You'll get Oathkeeper from Kairi, which we'll put on later. And skip this cutscene, and we're going to go back to the Magician's Study. And then we want to talk to the Fairy Godmother before we leave, because we're going to pick up Mushu. Mushu is very, very good in Proud Mode, and you will see why. And then we can leave through the save points and go back to the accessory shop. And we're going to go talk to Sid one more time. Alright, and then after this, we go back to the accessory shop. And we leave the world. And then after a few text boxes, we're going to do our last Gummi menu. And instead of holding left this time, you want to hold right. So press square here, circle a few times, hold the right, and then press down on the D-pad, select that, and put it over here. And press start, and save your Gummi ship. And now we're going to make our way over to HB2. And a lot of people don't know that you can skip like half of this Gummi mission, and I'll show you how. I see a lot of new runners just going all the way through, and you don't have to. Okay, just make sure to not hit anything and go through the warp pole. Continue holding square to boost and circle to shoot your gun. You can shoot these blue rocks to get some health back if you do take damage. But try to avoid everything as much as you can. And then between the two rooms, you want to actually avoid holding square here. So I'm not going to be pressing square here until the next room fully loads in. Okay, now we can press square. I'm going to pick up some more health. And just dodge through all of this if you can. Thankfully, these guys die really easily. And then go through this wall. As soon as this next section is fully loaded in, you can actually, or as soon as you see the panels in the next section. So those panels right there, those purple panels, you can exit out by clicking on Select World. And then you can just warp straight to Hollow Bastion. You don't have to go all the way to Hollow Bastion. Alright, and then we just want to disembark. Skip through the text here. Alright, and we want to swap Donald for Beast. So we want to have Beast and Goofy in our party. So, dodge roll here, and during your dodge roll, pause the menu. You'll want to do your customize first, and customize gravity over stop, and then go to Beast's abilities, unequip Ferocious Lunge, and equip the bottom ability, Critical Plus. Go to Sora's abilities, and re-equip Guard. Go to Sora's weapon, and put on Oathkeeper. And you're done. And then as soon as you unpause this menu, you're going to glide to the platform on the right, and while you're gliding, you can switch to a claw grip, like I showed you in the speedrun basics video. You can switch to a claw grip and what's it called? Pre-select Dumbo. So you're going to want that for the next room. I freaking suck. That's okay. If you fall down, just make your way back up. But yeah, make sure Dumbo is pre-selected. And then make your way up here. Go up here. And you're going to want to grab this Mega Elixir. And go on this platform right here. You're going to want to go up here, most likely. And then over here. Now this Dumbo skip is very tricky compared to the last one. What you want to do is, at first you're going to want to stand still coming into this room, and then you're going to want to dodge roll twice. Dodge roll forward twice, and then nudge yourself forward a little bit and go back on and land on the platform that I'm about to land on. So it's in the middle of this tile that I'm standing on is where the enemies spawn. So like that. And then summon Dumbo. Then make your way up here, and as soon as you reach the top, hit dismiss, dodge roll across, and glide to the switch. Sometimes the wizard will despawn immediately, like it just did. Sometimes it'll take like 5 seconds to despawn. Just wait by the switch if that happens until the menu turns blue. Alright, now our goal for this next fight is to get Beast to kill every enemy in one roar. And in order to do that, we need to position Beast in the middle of this triangle. And then wait like right here in front of Beast so that we can auto-lock onto the wizard that spawns. As soon as the wizard spawns, you want to command Beast while in the air to avoid doing Ars Arcana. So make sure you're in the air. You're going to command Beast towards the wizard and he's going to attempt a roar. However, there will be 2 air soldiers as well that might try to attack Beast, so pay very close attention. And if you see that happening, try to parry the air soldier from attacking Beast. And then you'll have a successful fight. Okay, so the air soldiers didn't try to attack Beast at all. That's very good. And that's exactly how the fight should go. And now we have Beast's very amazing blue eyes. Alright, so now we want to make our way over to here. Select this switch. Over here. And instead of doing Dumbo skip right away, we're actually going to go down and grab Royal Crown. So what you want to do is dodge roll down to here and start your glide. Just glide all the way over here. And you want to use a gravity on this platform. Flip the camera around so that it's facing towards the exit. So you can go towards it right away after picking up Royal Crown. Then you want to fall down here and hit this switch again. And just like the first Dumbo skip, just dodge roll 3 times towards the ledge. And summon Dumbo, which should already be pre-selected because of your previous Dumbo skip. And then you want to flip the camera around while holding the button that makes you rise, and then dismiss on his second ear flap. The button that makes you rise, that would be the jump button. Make sure to touch the save point, and then actually I'm gonna save here just in case. You don't have to save here. I do recommend making saves though to practice, but yeah. You want to jump. You guys didn't see that. You guys did not see it. You want to jump over that defender so it doesn't hit you. Alright, then you want to make yourself over to this left side right here. Jump over this. Dodge roll while commanding your party towards you. And then you want to glide from here to this platform right here. And then jump from here. There might be a wizard that spawns, that follows you. This time he didn't. But if a wizard does follow you, you want to try to go away from him so that he despawns. Here, we're going to grab the Oblivion chest, but before we do so, we're going to cast a fire. Then we're going to grab Oblivion, and then we're going to switch from Oathkeeper to Oblivion. The reason we casted fire is to put our orange MP bar to as high as possible, and now our MP is full with the orange MP bar. And we're gonna make our way over to here and fight Behemoth. at the start of this fight, Behemoth is going to jump towards you. You want to lock on, and you want to dodge roll to the right while commanding your party member towards the enemy. Like so. And then you want to jump, and while you're in the air, make sure to keep commanding your party. And then when you land right before the horn, do 3 attacks into an R's. As soon as Behemoth gets stunned, you can go to the floor and start doing full air combos, while commanding your party members to deal extra damage. And then make sure to dodge this. Getting that dodge requires some really good timing. You'll need to practice that for sure. And then here, we're going to have to adapt to whatever Behemoth does. He can either jump forward or do his orb attack. So let's see. Okay, he's doing his orb attack. In that case, you just want to do 3 hits into an R's, which stuns him again. And then you want to do full combos on the horn again. I unfortunately got stuck a little bit, which is okay. That's fine. Okay. And then he's going to do another attack right here. He can either do a jump forward or an orb attack. He's doing a jump forward. So now we want to time our R's here without doing any regular attacks. We can time our R's here so that we don't get hit during this jump while hitting him at the same time. Like so. And there is a chance you can fall off of Behemoth, but there's also a chance you'll stay on. If you stay on, just keep doing bashes. If you fall off, just get back on as fast as you can. And then after this, you want to use an ether. And do 3 more hits into an R's. And then if he moves like that, if he's like looking around, you want to stop attacking, back off a little bit, and when he rises again, just keep hitting him with regular attacks. No finishers though, no finishers. Just like this.
Wow.
And he's dead. However, I do want to show off the other pattern that he can give you. So let's go and do that. Okay, and now he's starting up his orb attack. You want to R's him right away without doing any physical hits. Don't do any finishers, and then back up onto his leg and use an ether. After he shoots this, make sure to go up to him and use an R's on his horn before the orbs hit you. And then he'll get stunned from that if you do a full R's, and then you can finish him off just like that. And just make sure to skip this text, and then after this we'll have an unskippable cutscene. Fun stuff. I cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene is an unskippable cutscene that I cannot skip because it is unskippable. Yo, what's up, Fabry? Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, folks. And now, after the unskippable cutscene, we have a bunch of text to skip through. We're also going to get a fire upgrade, which is pretty nice. And we also have a menu right here. So, first off, we want to put on Oathkeeper over Oblivion. We want to put on Omega Arts. And then we want to give Goofy Ray of Light. Okay. And then we're going to go to Abilities and Goofy. We're going to take off Tornado and put Goofy's bottom 3 abilities on. So, Second Chance, MP Rage, and MP Gift. Then we're going to go to Donald's abilities and put on MP Rage as well. And now we're going to leave the world and go to the last world. End of the world. And you want to do one boost at the very start here, and then don't boost after that until it transitions. This will save you a couple seconds of time. Then after it transitions, then you can do the boost right there. And then to avoid these attacks, because there's a pretty threatening group of enemies in the last section of this going mission. Essentially what we want to do is bait these enemies slowly to the left. This will avoid the lasers and move them to the left so that we can go through this opening right here. And then we can just make it to the end. Alright, and this is End of the World. It's extremely RNG heavy, but I hope to explain it to the best of my ability. What you want to do is dodge roll over to this fight. At the start of the fight, make sure to cast arrow on yourself, and then lock onto the invisible right in front of you. After that, just use gravity on this invisible, and hopefully the other invisibles will go towards you and get trapped under the gravity. But there's a good chance that they won't, and you'll have to do some cleanup with some gravities. So I did manage to trap 3 of the invisibles. Unfortunately, this one DM'd, and so we just have to wait out the attack. And as soon as he pulls his sword, you can start using gravities on him, and you want to use 2 gravities and finish him off with physical attacks, like so. Alright, and after this, we have a menu. We're going to equip Oblivion over Oathkeeper. We're going to go to Items, Stock, Cottage, and use the Cottage. And make sure to follow this exact path that I'm taking. It is very fast. So at the start of this Angels fight, we're just going to lock on switch and use gravity over and over. Like so. We're going to do a full combo on this guy. We're going to use a gravity on these 2 again. And both of them missed. That's totally fine. And just make sure to full combo them. And hopefully we can kill that one before the next one spawns, which we did. Those 2 gravities missed because we got a bit unlucky. Sometimes they can stop moving and get trapped under the gravity, which is very nice. Or sometimes they can keep moving. You want to grab that elixir that I just picked up on that platform as well. And then make your way over to here. And make sure to use another cottage. This time, though, you're going to press this twice. And then move your cursor to the right to select the cottage. Because you picked up the elixir, the order of your items in the stock changes. And so just make sure you don't accidentally use a mega elixir, because it's very important to have that for later. And we're also going to pick up this cottage right here. And then we're going to fight Behemoth. So what you want to do here is direct your party members to go to the side. And then when he puts his head back up, start using gravity. Goofy will start giving you MP. And you'll just want to use it up again. After Goofy gives you a second set of MP, you want to stand on his leg. And then when he shoots with the orbs, go up to him and use an R's. And then when he comes down, do some full combos. Dodge this laser. Do some combos here without using a finisher. Until you have enough for R's, and just finish the fight with R's, like so. There is a chance you'll get an extra Omega Arch drop from this fight. I personally don't like to put it on, because it wastes time to menu. But other runners do put that Omega Arch onto Goofy for a little bit of extra safety. but the Omega Arch drop is like a 5% chance anyway. So just make your way down here. As you're falling, equip Oathkeeper again and put on Royal Crown over Raven's Claw. And that's it. Then make sure to touch this save point. Then we're going to make our way through these portals. Just avoid the portals that are pink. You don't need to go through them. We're just going to do the ones that are blue. So at the very start of this fight, make sure to summon Simba as fast as you can. And then hold triangle before the summon animation ends. And we're going to do a 2-tick charge. It's going to tick twice, and we're going to let go of triangle right away. Two, and then we're gonna do full charges 3 times in a row. And make sure you don't move at all at the start of this fight, otherwise you're gonna be closer to the enemies and they will hit you out of Simba. And then after the third one, dismiss Simba right away and walk towards this door. Alright, here we want to use 5 fires on each sheltering zone. And then use a gravity on these 2 as they spawn. And finish everything off with fire. And then make your way here. You want to make sure the screen flashes right there before you leave, otherwise you have to redo the entire fight again. Alright, and make sure to grab this chest right here, the Mega Elixir, touch the save point, and leave this room. And then we're going to make our way over to here. This strat is the same as the first Invisibles fight. We want to use arrow, lock onto the one in front of us, keep using gravity, hope the other ones go into that gravity. If an invisible jumps behind you, target that invisible right away, attack it, and use gravities so that he doesn't DM. So do 1 attack and 1 gravity to set that up. Okay, and after that, we want to put Raven's Claw and Oblivion back on and grab this elixir chest. And here we want to use gravity there as soon as he spawns in like that. You have to wait until the rings close though, and then use 1 gravity. Lock on switch, do 1 attack, a gravity, 1 attack, and another gravity. And then do more gravities on this one, and Goofy should give you another ether, which is important for Chernabog. After that fight, you want to go to your abilities and equip EXP 0. Okay, at the start of the fight, you want to go towards Chernabog and soft shortcut Mushu. Do a full combo and land on his bicep and summon Mushu. Make sure you don't do an attack by accident on his arm, otherwise you're going to cancel out damage storage. And then after Mushu is summoned, we're going to back away a little bit so we can avoid getting hit, and just hold triangle and move up and down based on how much Chernabog moves. We're just going to kill him like that. Just adjust your position while he's moving. Like so. It's a pretty easy fight. After that fight, just go directly down. We're going to equip Super Glide now. Nope. We're going to equip Super Glide. And make your way down like so. We're going to Super Glide here. We're going to Super Glide here. And then we're going to do a dodge roll here, super glide, and soft shortcut Simba while doing this glide. lock onto this behemoth and glide to the side right here and jump on top of him. Do 5 gravities. And then delay your hits a little bit until he starts moving. Do 5 hits right there into an R's. You can do a couple bashes as he's moving down, and then when his head is back up, do another set of R's with some bashes. And then you want to do full combos to finish him off. Unfortunately, I was a little too slow there and couldn't finish him off as he's still down, but you can finish him when he's still down. And then as soon as you kill him, you want to make your way over to this emblem and start walking towards the emblem. This will allow you to pause a lot more easily when the menu turns blue. And we need to do this in order to do this menu, which is equipping Oathkeeper and equipping Royal Crown. And then we also want to use another cottage right here. And then make your way over to the bottom left, or I guess the middle left of the arena. We want to position ourselves in front of a specific dark ball, and then just lock on switch after using 2 fires on each one. After that, call your party member over to here, use arrow, and then jump and use gravities as the invisibles are going towards you. Unfortunately, Donald and Goofy kind of messed some things up. If that happens, just try to finish the invisibles off to the best of your ability. Donald died, so let's heal Donald, because we need him to be alive in order to summon Simba. And now that the invisibles are all gone, we summon Simba right away. And we just do full charges until the MP bar runs out.
Give me strength.
Dude, and how many times have I gotten a phone call today? Why are so many people calling our landline?
Give me strength.
And then you want to walk towards this emblem and attack it to load in this scene faster. I'm actually being serious. Attacking this emblem loads in this part faster.
Wow.
And then pick up this chest right here. Touch the save point and examine the door and skip all the text. And then skip this cutscene. You can skip this cutscene. And then as you're gliding, soft shortcut Mushu again. You skip that. And that. Make your way over to here. If he starts by throwing discs, you want to dodge roll forward or walk forward, and then on his 3rd disc, you can do an attack. Sora will automatically jump and parry this disc. And what you want to do is do a regular finisher in the air. It cannot be Hurricane Blast. It has to be a normal finisher in the air, and then summon Mushu.
Give me strength.
He can also start by doing, like, going up to you and doing a swipe attack. If he does that, you can just dodge roll away from him and do the same thing. Now here, you just want to hold triangle. When he has the guardian in front of him, you can stop shooting. And then keep shooting again. He might throw some discs. In that case, you want to go down here to avoid them. Just make sure he's trapped in this specific corner.
Wow.
And he's dead. After you kill Ansem, you want to dismiss Mushu and use fires until your yellow MP bar is as high as it can be. So like that. That's what your MP should look like. And now we're going to go to stock, use another cottage, go to Sora, press take out, and make sure you're selecting the top item slot right here. And then put the 2 elixirs on top. And then put 4 mega elixirs on the bottom. After that, we want to put on Oblivion, we want to put on Raven's Claw, and we want to give Goofy the Royal Crown. And I'll make a save here just in case something goes wrong. And now we have Darkside. You want to start by dodge rolling to the arm, doing 3 hits into R's. Don't do the R's finisher. Do 3 more hits. Do 2 hits into R's. A total of 5 hits. Avoid the R's finisher and then do a bunch of air combos.
Wow.
You should kill him before he brings his hand all the way up. And now we have Ansem 2. Ansem 2 can do a variety of different things here. You basically just have to react. And he can either start by swiping at you, he can shoot some light at you, or he can dash at you. And we'll just see what happens. So he is dashing. You just want to guard that. And then you want to do a 1 hit into full combos. I unfortunately got parried right there. Just keep hitting him. When he puts the Guardian in front of him, go behind him and hit him some more. He might do another attack here. He's doing another dash. Just guard it. Keep attacking his front. Okay, and you want to make sure you do not put him below the yellow bar of HP. If he has any green HP, he will DM. So that's good right there. He will do another attack. And what you want to do after this attack is do 2 hits in the air and then 1 hit in the air without a finisher. And then you want to start backing away. As soon as you see Sora backing away, using Ars Arcanum. And then you'll get an extra stagger right there, as long as Ansem isn't too close to the wall.
Submit.
And when he does submit, just dodge roll towards him. Okay, I hit him there twice. The same thing as last time, just hit him twice, and then hit him once, and then back up and do R's. And then you can finish him off. Just like that. If you guys have any questions about Ansem 2, because Ansem 2 is one of the hardest fights in the game, I recommend joining the Kingdom Hearts speedrunning Discord and submit any questions you have there, or any clips where you're doing something wrong. Because it's a very challenging fight, and it took me a very, very long time to learn. So this is Ansem 3. We're going to utilize damage storage with stop. At the start of the fight here, you want to fly up to Ansem, do 1 hit, and then reset your combo and do a full combo. Your finisher will clank with his attack. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Then you want to make your way over here, start spamming fire. And make sure to get closer if the fires are missing. But not too close. And then you want to use your items. You want to dodge this laser, do a fire, and then dodge this laser and keep doing fires. Use another item right here. Then dodge these lasers. Dodge this one. Wait for those bats to despawn and then go forward. And then keep using fires as fast as you can. Use another Mega Elixir.
See ya. Fire.
Use another Mega Elixir. After this fight, you should have 2 Mega Elixirs remaining.
Fire.
And then go up to him, do a full combo, and then keep doing sets of 2.
Then perhaps this will enlighten.
Yeah, you should be able to kill him. You should be able to kill him before... You should be able to kill him before the lasers start. If, for some reason, you can't kill him before the lasers start, cast an arrow and then finish him off. Here I'm about to do a cutscene skip. Basically, when the screen starts turning blurry, you want to dodge roll off of this platform. Like so. And then it'll automatically skip this cutscene. For this room, you want to wait for the shadows to jump in front of you, and then use an R's. And then you want to clean everything up by using air hits with no finisher.
This is it. Come on.
Okay, and then use physical attacks to kill this orb, and keep attacking it, because we will need MP for the next fight. And make sure arrow is selected as well. Because at the start of this artillery fight, you're going to have to cast arrow right away. And then select this artillery. Do a full combo. Whether or not that artillery will die or not is random. It's dependent on if you get a critical hit or not. Sometimes your full combo will not kill. So you're going to have to go back and kill it. If you get hit even once, I recommend healing, because dying in this fight is really easy. So kill this orb, kill this artillery gun as well. Then you want to go in between these two. Actually, I'm going to heal, because I took a lot of damage. I'm going to heal and use a gravity, or not gravity, I'm going to use an arrow. Just to be safe. Go between these two big cannons, so you can combo them at the same time. Then I'm going to back away and use Cure again. I'm going to target this middle one, do a full combo, do 2 full combos. Just kill these two. I'm going to use a Cure again and an arrow to play it safe. And then target this artillery. And target this artillery. I'm going to use a gravity here just to speed this one up. And that's artillery. That strat can vary based on what happens. You just have to improvise a lot of that. But the most important thing in final fights is just don't die. Dying is slow. Even if the fight itself is a tad slow, that's fine as long as you don't die. Dying loses the most time by far. So now we're going to make our way up to this fight right here. It's Dark Balls. You want to lock on immediately and do 1 gravity. Then go forward and do an air combo. After that, you want to do an R's. I would cast arrow here just to be safe. And then you can finish things off with regular attacks or R's, depending on how many Dark Balls are left. You also want to hope that you get some... You also want to hope that you get some Mega Ether drops here for the next fight. If you don't get a Mega Ether drop, it's not a huge deal, as long as you can survive during the phase fight. But having Mega Ethers on hand is very nice. But yeah, after you do this fight, you want to make sure Goofy is alive, and then use a Mega Elixir right here.
This should help.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a single item drop, so I'm going to show you how to deal with that if you don't get an item drop. So at the start of this fight, you want to cast arrow immediately, and make sure to lock on. You can command Goofy as well to go attack it, but go on top of its head, use R's immediately without using any bashes. Then you want to dodge roll back, do a couple of hits, and use R's again, and just keep doing that over and over. If you do get hit, I recommend healing right away.
Goofy.
You can heal Goofy as well. Keep in mind, you have to be at 1 MP in order for Goofy to give you MP using MP Gift. I'm gonna back up and use an arrow again, because I'm technically at 1-shot territory right now. And now I'm just gonna do this fight slowly, while trying to avoid taking damage. I'm gonna play it extremely safe. You gotta play this like a baby, essentially. You have to play this like a baby if you don't have any items on hand. Just play extremely, extremely safe. You don't have a choice. If you don't have items, there's no choice. Just play extremely safe. And he's dead. Now you want to heal Goofy and use another Mega Elixir right here and soft shortcut stop. Because we'll be using that at the start of the next fight. And this strat only works on the first attempt of the Invisibles core fight. Just keep that in mind. So just do exactly what I do. When they start lunging at you, you can... Yeah, that was very bad luck. I don't know what happened there, actually. Hopefully I can pull this off, though. If you die on the first attempt, the attempts after will be complete garbage. But essentially, you want to wait until they lunge at you, and then use stop to catch them. I'll include a clip in the video showing a successful attempt in one of my PBs, though. Just so you guys can see the actual strat in practice. But it's something like that. You want to catch them all in the stop and then gravity the entire group.
Wow.
And then use fire to kill this core. Alright, now we have this main core fight. You want to just use 4 gravities and kill it with the full combo. Sometimes you can get hit, but that's okay. Your party should be able to heal you just fine. Okay. Now here's answer 4. At the start of the fight, you want to make sure Mushu is pre-selected and just lock on. When the lasers start shooting, go up and to the right and swerve around the first set of lasers and do a full combo on Ansem. After that, you're going to go down and land on the ground, and then you're going to walk upright. After the last laser shoots out, you're going to want to dodge roll into the corner and summon Mushu. It's more simple than it seems. So, Mushu selected. Go up and to the right, and go to the left, do a full combo. Go down, dodge roll into this corner and summon Mushu. As soon as Mushu is summoned, you want to lock on, jump, and hold triangle. Do not let go of triangle. And you want to make sure you're flying in the air, like you're hovering in the air. Like so. And that should be GG. Oh, GG. That was my Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Proud Mode Any % tutorial. I hope you guys found it to be useful. If you guys did find it to be useful, make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below or join the Kingdom Hearts Speedrunning Discord, which will be in the description. I do plan on making a standard and beginner tutorial as well, which those will come later down the line. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.